To see this crowd, it's incredible here at Murrabit, and also Hay making the big journey, 2 hours.
Yeah, 2
across
hours,
the border
mate.
as well,
It's,
Charlie.
Just over the border, mate. No, it's a good trip, but not a bad field. It's nice warm weather, obviously, which is good for all of us. Definitely. Yeah, no, it's good, mate. Good.
Yeah, and these teams have played each other 3 times this year. Ultima have won all 3. The last time Hay won was last year by 53 points. So that's a long time away, long time ago.
They're a good team, mate, and like obviously both teams deserve just as much to be here today as the other one. But they're a good side. They've got good players, in their own way. So it'll be a challenge. But
definitely. You've been watching the side this year pretty closely. I've liked the likes of Will Clark. He's looked really good in the midfield, hasn't
he? He just brings the everything you want in a midfielder. So he's brilliant out there. Every time you watch him, last week against Moorleen, he was brilliant. Like every single time he can back Clarkey. So yeah, really good.
Definitely. Another one, Declan Watson, VFL player listed, 51 goals this year for 10 games.
51 goals in 10 games.
So very impressive.
Very impressive. That's up there with Cupido, Damien Cupido from Murrabit. And Cupido played the whole season. So Declan's been a big improvement this year. Just got him by luck. So yeah, it's been awesome to have these boys come along and join the Hay crew. So
yeah, definitely. And then you've got also Booth in there. Cat and Catch, he's been excellent. Both Cat and Catch brothers have been good. The coach himself is he's been a great support as well.
Yeah. So the Catanak boys, you can't get enough. Yes. You can't get enough of Mickey Catanak. He's just one of the greatest men. Like he just loves this club, and his 2 boys go out there each week. Ferg and Jack. Look, you couldn't pick 2 better duos. Like they're awesome to watch, and you can always back them. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And on the Ultima side, sorry to burst your bubble here, Charlie, but the Ultima side, the Makepeace brothers have been impressive this year. 16 goals between them this season, which is incredible. So Mitch and Tyler, Thomas Bull, he's been excellent. 13 games, 7 goals. But also in there as well, the coach and playing coach, Kyle Simons, he's been impressive. 15 games, 24 goals.
Yeah,
so
mate, that's what I mean. They're a tough side, and they're out there today. They'll be hard enough to crack. So we just got to do what we did last time, and
definitely
should be good, mate.
Definitely. Well, both sides last year finished last and second bottom respectively. It's pretty weird to say that 12 months later to be playing in the grand final. It's quite bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the way it works, mate. And it's good. Like ever since obviously Nullawil left, Clonmacnook's finished. It's just been a change of the whole club, even in all grades, netball, everything. Like it's
Yeah, definitely. I saw Hay get up in the B grade netball earlier this afternoon, so that was a good win there.
17's got
yes.
up. Yeah, they got up by 4 points sort of in the last quarter there. Brilliant. Yeah, so good
it was
on
great to see. And the A grade final won by Murrabit. They did it comfy in the end against the corner. Boy, that was rough and tumble there.
Yeah.
In the final term, Charlie, it was full helter-skelter.
Yeah.
So it will be Hay kicking to the right of your screen, golf course end here at Murrabit, and on the left of your screen for Ultima. Ultima in the North Melbourne colours, while Hay in the Brisbane Lions colours. Love to see it. Both sides wearing almost AFL colours. It's great to see, isn't it, Charlie?
It's awesome, mate.
So we're about to get underway here in the first quarter of the Golden Rivers Football League Grand Final. It's Ultima playing Hay. It's going to be Doolan and Arnott in the ruck to do Moran and Doolan to do battle in the ruck. Doolan in the long sleeves. It's about 25 degrees today. Umpire throws it up. Doolan got the tap down. That ball's just going to be floated in. And we're going to have a stoppage straight away. This is something I saw very much last week. Hay love to crash in the bash.
Yeah, mate. And it's just in the stoppages, I think it just opens up a bit more. Like we'd rather have the stoppage and the ball up again than anything else than just to kick out. So
definitely, as we've got another stoppage in the middle of the ground here. It's a picture-perfect day here at Murrabit. Umpire throws it up again. This time Moran got the tap down. They're going to get the clearance, Hay. It's a floating footy. No one really onto it. It's just bobbling around. Not much going on. It's just playing around. Umpire's just going to say we're going to do it all over again.
Another one.
Umpire throws it back. This time Doolan, he got the tap down. But Hay will get the clearance. It's a high up and under kick, and it's going to work beautifully. And that is a good mark taken by the captain in Jubb. He's going to kick it leading in ball to Watson. Doesn't work out for him. And that ball's going to go over the line for a throw-in. Inside forward pocket for Hay. This is a good start for the Lions. Umpire about to throw it back in. Forward pocket here for the Lions. This would bring the house down if Hay got the first goal. Umpire throws it back up. This time, Moran got the tap down. Ball going to float around there to Booth. He tried to get handball out, but it didn't work in the end. It's going to be another stoppage inside Hayes 50. We've got about 1:30 here in the first term of the Golden Rivers Grand Final. Umpire throws up again. This time, Moran got the tap down. Ball just bobbling around. We're going to have a throw in on the forward pocket. Saw this week it's been Arnott and Moran being the ruckman. Charlie, is that the likes to like?
Yeah, yep. So Moran and I believe, who's our other ruckman? We lost our second ruckman last week. Andrew Lowe done his knee. But yeah, we'll have Moran on the rotation today. So he's a very strong ruckman. So
definitely. Umpire throws it up again. This time Doolan got the tap down. Trying to burst his way through there was Foster for Ultima, but he's been wrapped up again. This is really suiting Hayes' style of footy right now. Really contested battle.
Daniel Zambon up in there, well known as Zumba from Hay.
Love it. So they get a clearing kick in the hands of Fletcher on the outer side. Doesn't work out. Hay able to mop the footy up, and he's going to be pushed over the line, and that was Hedden. He's been excellent this year as well. He's had 11 games for 17 goals. Not a bad footballer. So we're going to have another stoppage here. It's been a tight old tussle early on here at Murraybit. Umpire throws it up again. This time Doolan got the tap down. Stewart. He's been wrapped up in a big tackle, and we'll have another stoppage.
Dean Aylett for the tackle.
Umpire throws up again. This time Doolan got the tap down, but Clark, he's trying to get the footy out for Hay. Doesn't work out. Ultima somehow shovel the footy out to Stewart. Stewart on his right boot. It's a high up and under ball. It's going to be a 2-on-1, but a great grab in the end there by Simons. So Kyle Simons, coach of Ultima, playing coach, has been here for 3 years. He's on the outer pocket. Doesn't have much options to go to, so he's going to kick a short ball. Doesn't work out for anyone in the end, and we're going to have a throw in on the outer side. So I think Makepeace there trying to take the grab for the Roos. Perfect weather conditions, Charlie. This is
amazing. Sunny, dry, that's what we want.
Definitely. Umpire throws up again. This time Moran got the tap. Bursting in there was Stewart for the Lions. He gets the clearing kick. It's a high up and under ball inside 50. Watson's there. Pushing back there was Cooper for Ultima. He pushes through. They somehow just fumble the footy around Ultima. This has got to be careful. Ball just bobbling around. Getting a clearing kick now is Nelson. He got smothered with the kick. It's all just clatter and bash. They somehow get the footy out, and then they do. It's a high up and under, right football. Doesn't work out in the end. Hedden, he gets the football, mops it up for the Lions. He'll get the footy now on the forward pocket.
Jackie Hayden on the ball there.
And that's a great play, and it will work out beautifully to Dean Arlett. And he'll have a shot on goal, or he's almost about 60 out, actually. So he'll just go
goal square.
He'll go short, and he goes to Clark. So he finds Will Clark, and he's just going to play on very quickly. And he'll end up getting to his teammate. No, he'll go back to Eilert. So Dean Eilert will have a shot on goal. He's about 50 out. It's a long shot, so he's going to pop it to the square. It's a high up and under. Watson's there. Nearly a fly in the end from the Ultima fullback, but they somehow get the football. It's in the hands of Stewart. He plays on, passes it to his teammate there in Doolan. Back pocket for the Roos. We've gone about 4 minutes here in the first term. So Stewart gets the footy back, goes on his right boot. It's a high up and under, one-on-one. But it's been punched over the line there by Brad Pocock, and we're going to throw in on the outer side.
Oh, very trusty backman, very trusty backman.
What makes him really trusty, Charlie?
He's good in it. You know, he's strong, he's good, he's well-bodied, takes the hit, gets up there. I think he's playing, might be up forward this week.
Yeah, I think
he's up forward this week. He's usually in the backs, but yeah, he plays well anyway. Trust him.
Definitely. His Ultima are going to get a clearing ball out, and it'll work in the hands of Foster. He goes on the right boot. It's a high up and under footy. And they're going to work it out in when's Nicholas. Nicholas trying to get a dribbler, got smothered with the tackle. Umpire is going to play a free kick, and it's going to go high. It's going to go the way of the Roos. So it's going to be in the hands of his teammate. He just handles it off to Stewart. He's on his right boot. He could probably almost shot a goal. High up and under footy, 2-on-1. And that's going to be punched over the line for a throw-in. Forward pocket here at Murraybit. Roos kicking to left of screen. Hay kicking to the right of your screen here on Red Onion Creative Media. Thanks to Red Onion Creative Media for all your good work during the year for the Golden Rivers Football League. Just played 5 minutes 50 here in the first term. Ultima playing Hay to win the flag this year in 2023. Umpire will throw it back in. This time Simons. He gets the tap down. Ball just going to float on. Nearly running onto it was Foster. He somehow tried to soccer it. Didn't work out. Hay get the clearing kick, and it's going to be running onto there as Spence. Not in the long sleeves today. He takes his opponent on, which he does. dodges it, gets on the right boot. It's a floating ball, but it gets turned over, and Stewart, he returns the footy inside 50, and that's a great kick, and it worked beautifully to Nicholas. So Jamie Nicholas will have a shot on goal, forward pocket. He's about 30 out. It'll be a tough shot here, Charlie.
Really tough shot, mate.
So it's always a tricky one. They normally go the Boonana or they'll go the drop punt.
It'll be interesting with got a bit of zoning going on here from Hay.
So Jamie Nicholas, he's kicked 9 goals this year, 16 games. It's been impressive for the Roos this year. Coming in, he's got Arnott as the man on the mark. He's coming in on the shot, and he's gone to the right. It's a behind. So Ultima lead this one behind, playing Hay no score. Goals are crucial, Charlie.
Goals are very crucial, mate.
So,
every goal is a crucial one.
Yeah. So Hedden will have the ball in the back pocket, right in front of us here at Murraybit. Recreation Reserve. He's going to go backwards to go forwards. It's a short ball. It's going to work out for Cannon Catch.
Back to Cadanak.
Cadanak, sorry. So Jack Cannon Catch. Short ball play. They got smothered now. That's an awful play. LaRue's able to mop it up. Get a handball over the top to Sharper. Sharper, he'll slot the first goal. And Ultima get the first goal of the day here at Murraybit. They'll go 1-2-8. No score, Hay. So a perfect start for the Roos.
Here's a start for the Roos, mate. Hay's just going to have to get back on the defensive side and use our zoning techniques as we've been practicing at training. Yeah,
it looked like Arnott was a bit too casual with the kick out, and he got all a bit muddled up there, and some good defence in the end from Ultima. It worked out beautifully, and the first goal will go to Jacob Sharper. He hasn't kicked a lot of goals this year, only 2 goals, so he's not been someone who's been a goal scorer for him, but it's a good start for the Roos. So it's 1-2-8 Ultima playing Hay, no score. We have played 8 minutes here in the first term. Actually, 1-1-7, sorry. Scoreboard's got it one wrong there. That's all good. We're back in the middle. This time, Moran gets the tap down. Clark trying to get the push the footy out. And it's going to be a free kick going the way of the Lions, holding the man there. So it'll be in the hands of Clark.
Clarkie on here.
So Clark.
He's going to pick a side here. He's going to pick a side.
He's just going to go short. It's going to work out okay for his teammate.
Cadanak there, Ferg Cadanak.
So Ferg Cadanak has the footy. He'll go on his right boot, high up and under footy. A lot of players around. Watson trying to leap one over. Didn't work out. Snap on goal. And the Lions respond straight away. That's a beautiful goal. So that's a great crumbing goal in the end from Hay. As we will see the replay to find out who scored that one for the Lions. It was a big leaping play. Watson there. And in the end, it was Joel Crocker. So he kicks his first of the day. Kicked 7 goals this year. The son of Darren Crocker, AFLW North Melbourne coach.
Yep, that's him. Yeah, Crocker's been an awesome treat to us this year. He just came out, played 1 game, fell in love with it. So,
And what's the connection to Hay? Do they have family or anything like that, Charlie?
I believe it's through the Darwin boys. So he knew some of the Darwin boys, and Crocker also knew Watson from VFL.
Wow,
so, yeah,
that's how it works. Small world,
mate. Small world.
Yeah, definitely is. Back in the middle. This time, tap will go down to Jubb. Lions trying to funnel out, but it's going to be a free kick, holding the man again. And it's going to go to that man, Clark, Charlie. Just racks him up.
He just racks him up, mate. Gets him out, racks him up.
So Clark, he's looking for options. Players darting in everywhere. He's just going to go short, this time to Cadanak. So, once again, similar play. This time he'll go short again. And that's the Zambon. The Zumba, as he's been nicknamed. So he's going to go right boot, high up and under ball. Floating everywhere. Nearly a mark taken there by Judd. Ball just going to bobble around. No one can get a clean possession out of it. Somehow someone tried to burst through there with Tyler Makepeace, but we're going to have a stoppage. About 60 out from Hayes' goal. If you just joined us, it's Ultima leading this game 1-1-7, playing Hay 1 straight 6. Goal scorers is Jacob Sharper and Joel Crocker. Umpire throws it back up again. This time, no one gets a clearance out, but Hay will get the footy, which they will, trying to handball it out. There was Cananak. Doesn't work out, and ultimately get a clearing kick. It's a high up and under football. And it's a really good mark in the end from the backman there in Eddie. So James Eddie hasn't scored a goal this year. It's an interesting thing. Anyway, he turned over the football in the end. So commentators curse, and it's going to be in the hands of Simons. It's just going to go right boot inside 50. That's a good play. Actually, no, Simons, he'll take the mark. So Simons is about 60 out. He's got options if he wants it. Hey, got the loose. He's going to go short, and it works out beautifully there to Stewart. So Mitchell Staten Stewart. He's played 15 games this year, 7 goals for the Roos. He's just going to pop it short. Clark nearly cut it off. Benfield tried to get the footy. Didn't work out. And there's going to be a free kick high.
Lukey Aaron.
So Lukey Aaron. So it'll be going in the hands of Cade Benfield. So Luke Aaron gave away the free kick, and Cade Benfield will have a shot on goal. He's been impressive this year for the Roos. 34 goals, 13 games, Charlie.
Amazing, mate. There's been some very impressive stunts this year. It's been, good year all round.
Definitely. Is he been someone who's driving the forward line especially?
Pretty well, mate. I'd say he's pretty popular up there. Like, obviously we got Lukey Aaron on him there. But yeah, definitely on the watch, mate. Definitely on the watch.
So Cade Benfield coming in. He'll go on his right. Oh, it's a shank. And he's just missed it to the right. So Ultima will go to the correct scoreline of 1-2-8, playing Hay 1 straight 6. So the Lions will be able to get the footy out through Cananak. He's going to go short to his teammate there. It's going to work out to Bruttermeyer.
Yep.
He's going to cut it across on the outer back pocket. So Hay looking for some options. They'll probably go down the line here, which he will. It's a high up and under footy. Watson's lurking there, and Clark. And that's a strong mark there by the captain in Jubby. So he goes on the right boot. It's a floating ball. And then that's a really good defensive work there from Farrell. Farrell for the Roos. Somehow floated out, but Hay able to mop the footy up, which they do. They'll go inside 50. Watson's there. He's about 60 out. He's got the one-on-one if he wants it. He'll go that. He'll go high up and under, and that's a real nothing kick in the end because that has gone out of bounds on the full. Did have his man there and Simon Bunyan on there, Charlie.
Yeah, no.
Be spewing the Hay forward, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yep.
So the Roos looking to get the footy out. We've played about 13 minutes here in the first term. It's going to go a high up and under footy, going back to where the footy came from. It's going out the back. Hay able to mop the football up, which they do. Bit of a high tackle there from Tyler Makepeace. Umpire says high. So Hay get a free kick, about 60 out from goal. Booth with a floater of a footy. Watson couldn't get there. Tries to pick the football up, which he does. It's actually in Heddon's hands. Gets it to Clark on the snap. Goal. So Clark gets his first of the day. Hay get their second. And they go to 2 straight 12. Ultima 1-2-8. We've played about 13 and a half minutes here in the first term. So great play there, Charlie.
Great talk, great play by Clark there, mate. He just presents every single time, mate. And he's going well. Really looking forward to see how he plays for the rest of the day.
Yeah, definitely. He could seriously be best on if he gets it going.
Another one there, Ferg Cadanak in the middle there. Really interested to see what he's going to pull out today. He always pulls out every single game. He does something special.
Does something special.
He's great to watch, mate, and should be great.
Back in the middle.
Jay Moran.
This time the tap was done by Jubb, but the Roos will get the clearance. It's a floating ball. It's going to work out okay. They're going to handball the footy off to Makepeace. Short ball in play. It's going to work out okay. Nearly chopping the arms. Devereaux. But they're going to mop it up. Brugmer gets a handball to his teammate. They're in Arnott. And that's going to work beautifully to the man in Cananak. Your man, Fergus. Charlie. Fergus Cadanak.
Fergus Cadanak, yep.
So he gets it to Jensen Hargraves, another impressive youngster.
Got a few out there. He's going to go the long option. Jimmy Moran.
So he goes to high footy. Moran. And the umpire said there's going to be a free kick off the ball. Don't know what that was all about. So Hargraves will have the football on the clubroom side here at Murrabit.
He'll go long. So
he's going to go long with a high low footy. The umpire's telling him where to actually play the ball here. This is the bizarre thing about it, Charlie. Sometimes I like it if they just continue to play.
Yeah.
Anyway,
go back.
Anyway, Hargraves will have the ball about 60 out, so it's a long free kick off the ball.
This will be a Watson. Shot on Watson here. Straight to the goal square.
Charlie's saying he's going to go Watson. Will he do that? It almost looks like he's going to take a shot. He will. Hargraves with a high and up under footy. That has gone all the way.
There she goes, Hargraves.
That has gone all the way. I cannot believe it. Jensen Hargraves has kicked a bomb, and Hay go to 3 straight 18. Ultima 1-2-8.
What a man, honestly. Jensen's one of the younger boys in the club, and he's just, in the last couple of years, he's just skyrocketed. He's up there. He brilliant leg on him. Not many of us can kick like him.
Yeah, no.
It's really good to see from someone.
Can confirm from me, Charlie, I don't think I could shoot from 60 there. That's incredible. So that's an incredible goal from the young man. He's kicked 59th goal for the year. He's played a mixture of juniors as well, under 17, so it's great to see he getting a good run.
Yeah, so he's, we've got a couple there too. Daniel Stewart really interested out on the wing here. So
back in the middle. This time, Ultima get the tap down. Didn't work out in the end. Hay get the clearance. It's a bobbling ball. Goes over the top of Judd's head. Running onto it now will be Hargraves again. Now, man, trying to get the footy. Didn't work out, and it's going to be a stoppage inside the Lions 50. It's all the momentum going Hay so far in this first term. We played about 17 minutes here in the first term. Hay lead this game 10 points. Moran get the tap down to Jubb, trying to get the footy out. Didn't work out in the end, and it's going to be a tackle, and we're going to have a stoppage inside the Lions 50. Another ball up. This time Moran got the tap down, bubbling through there was Scott.
Scott on there.
And Scott puts a big tackle on, and the umpire has found a free kick. No, yes, no, waiting. No, we've got a stoppage. The fun of football. So umpire throws up again. This time Moran didn't win the tap down. Doolan did in the long sleeves. And they're going to get the footy out, the Roos. It's a high up and under football, but it's going to be turned over. You'd think, no, it isn't. Hedden didn't take the mark, but he gets the footy back.
On Booth.
On Booth now. High up and under football. It's going to work out okay. Finds his teammate.
Daniel Zambon.
So Zambon, right boot, floating ball. That's perfect play.
Ferg will have a shot from there.
So it'll be in the hands of Fergus Cananak. Shot on goal, about 30 out on the pocket. To get Hay the best start they wish on. He plays on straight away. Harry Mackay style, right boot. Has that gone through? It definitely has from the celebrations.
There he is.
So Fergus Cananak gets his first goal of the day. Hay moved to 4 straight 24. Ultima 1-2-8. We have played about 17 and a half minutes here at Murrabit.
Yeah, mate. It's really good to see from Ferg there. He's really trustworthy with the ball, and just him and shots on goal. It's really good to see.
This is the perfect start you wish for, Charlie.
Everything we've wanted, mate. Everything we've been looking forward to.
What's it been like, Charlie? Just give us an idea about the town. You know, it's a big trip, 2 hours.
It's 2 hours, mate. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You know, sort of just go straight through Moolameen and you're there. But no, it's good, mate. Good group of boys there. We love coming away. We do it every weekend. Yeah. We all love it. So it's our choice. So yeah.
Haven't won a flag for 28 years, Charlie. It's a long time, and it was a different competition back then. It was called the Kerrang Football League.
Back in the old days, mate. So yeah, 1995, long time ago. So there's a lot of old boys out in the crowd there that are keen to see us get up.
Weird superstitions all round Carlton in the prelim. They won the flag in 95 in the AFL, so weird things do happen. So Moran got a tap in the middle. Rouge trying to burst the football out. They will get the clearing kick. Umpire's found a free kick going the way of the Lions. And it's going to go to our man Clark. Well, there's a bit of off-the-ball push and shove going on. It's actually not going to be in the hands of Clark. It's looking like it will be in the hands of Arnott, looking there in the middle of the ground, which he does. Goes a high up and under football. Watson's there, got to beat the 2. Flies very well. Doesn't work out for anyone. We've got another free kick. And this time we'll go the Roos. So it must have been a high. And this time it will be in the play of Jai Purtell. So Purtell on the halfback gets a handball to his teammate. They're going to high up and under football.
Jetty with the win.
And almost nearly going to work out there for Eddie. Puts the defence on. And now it's going to work out okay to Jake Cananak. Gets it to his teammate. So Hay looking to rebound straight away off halfback, which they do. It's a high up and under footy. Watson got 3 to beat. Somehow got the crumb. Didn't work out. Ultimate get the clearing kick. It's bobbling in the middle of the ground. Now he's got under pressure. So now Clark has the football. He gets the handball off to his teammate, who's under the pump there by Codling. He socketed the football, but it's been turned over, and Cananak again has the football. Love his mullet, Charlie.
Yeah, it's a brilliant, mate.
So he goes down the line, and that has been turned over, and a good, strong mark in the end there from Brady. It's been impressive for the Roos down back. He kicks a short ball to his teammate in Jai Purtell, another ball eater, I'd like to call it. Anyway, he goes down the middle of the ground, dangerous kick. It works out okay for the Roos, able to punch the footy forward, running onto it. There is Nelson. He somehow gets a handball over the top to Foster. He kicks it inside 50, but a good defensive grab by Gash, and he will now take it away across the goals.
Jack Keaton.
So Keaton now
has the ball.
Has the football on his right boot. That's a really good kick. It works out beautifully for Clark. Clark now racking him up early. Gets a football over the top. It's going to work out okay for the Lions. If they get numbers back, which they don't, the Roos able to mop the football up. It's going to be in the hands of Nelson. Nelson got a lot of time and space. They're looking for a dribble or a kick. That got turned over. Now it's going to be in the hands of Hedden. He dodged 1 and 2. Got a football, floating ball inside 50. It's going to work out okay. Kenneth trying to tap the football forward. And it's going to work okay. It's bobbling around there. And the umpire said we'll have a stoppage about 60 out from Hayes' goal.
Yeah, mate. It's
hot footy early on.
It's hot footy, mate. It's hot footy. Don't really know what's going to go on here. We're just not sure whether it's going to go toe-to-toe or one's going to take off. What's going to happen? But
So Ultima got the tap down, and they'll get the clearance. That's a high up and under football. Got to be careful. Don't be deliberate. Running off the bench now
Jack
for Ultima.
On chase, Jack.
He's going to take He's not going to take a bounce on his right boot. That's a great kick. It's worked out beautifully. So good play in the end there from Catlin. Got it to his teammate there in Devereaux. That's a high up and under one-on-one ball.
James Eddie.
Eddie's there. Well defended. He did. Got a handball out. There was Arnott. Dangerous play, but it's going to work it out for the Lions. Arnott, he's got to clear the footy. He does on his right boot. That's coming back straight though. Taking a shot there for Ultima that's a lovely goal, and it will be in the hands. If I love to see the replay, we'll see the replay thanks to Red Onion Creative. So a great goal in the end for the Roos. I'm going to say it's Foster. So Foster's kicked that one for the Roos. That's a good play off half back. He really well done, and they're able to construct it off a bit of turnover as well, Charlie.
Yeah, very good bit of turnover, but you watch there, fellas, we've got James Eddy, we've got Daniel Gash, we've got Lukey Aaron, we've got a lot of skill down back there, and James Eddy especially, really trust him. He's the golden fist, mate. He's the golden fist of Halo Lions.
Definitely. Ultima trail this game by 10 points in the first term. It's 2-2-14. Ultima leading, trailing Hay 4 straight 24.
Here we go.
So back in the middle, just umpire waiting for the water boys to come off. It's a warm day today, at 25 degrees, bright sunshine, no cloud to see in sight. Umpire throws it up, this time Kenneth Jubb in the ruck for the Lions. Captain, of course, Charlie.
Captain, of course. Always trust the Jubby.
So we'll have another stoppage. So we'll have a ball up again. This time, a bit of a tap there from Purtell. He's in the ruck for Ultima. Changing up things. Handball there from Foster. Gets it to his teammate. They're going to float a ball in, but it's been turned over, and it's going to be Brunmeyer. So Clint Brunmeyer, he's played 9 games this year with a floating football. Doesn't work out, and that will be a free kick going the way of Hay. And it's going to go in the hands of Joel Crocker. I'm going to say below the knees was the free kick.
He's going to go.
So Crocker, he has options. Watson's calling for it. He's got all these free plays, which he does. Goes a floater, 3-on-1 there. It's going to work out okay. Handball, bit of a snap-on goal, but it's been tapped over the line. Well defended there from Ultima in the end. And Hay have their first blemish of the day. It's 4-1-25, playing Ultima 2-2-14. We've played about 23 minutes and a half here in the first term at Murrabit.
Yeah, mate, I'm sure it's heating up out there. They're going to be...
Water boys
are working
overtime.
Water boys are working overtime.
So nearly worked out there for Cooper. Didn't work out for Ultima in the end. Hay had a bit of a floater of a kick. It's almost a free kick. Umpire says no, and Kenneth Judd will have the footy. 60 out. So he's going to play on straight away. Gets a handball over the top to Crocker. He got tackled in a crunching tackle. The umpire says we're going to have a ball up. That was almost holding the ball. And we'll have a ball up about 60 out from the Lions' goal. Just got to be careful there with those handballs. They're always hospital handballs, Charlie.
Very, very. We're going to be, especially this year, mate, our handballs have been something we've got to work on, but I think we've got it down-packed now, mate. I think we've got it down-packed.
So in that process of play, Catlin tried to get a clearing kick, didn't work out. Went to Cananak. He gets a short ball in play. Clark just takes a mark. Too deep. Just incredible stuff, and Clark will have a shot on goal. He's going to play on straight away from about 30 out and slots it. So Will Clark kicks his second goal of the day. Hay moved to 5-1-31, playing Ultima 2-2-14. We've played about 24 and a half minutes here at Murrabit. It's going the Lions' way early, Charlie.
Oh, it's great, mate. It's good to see. We're going to have to hold on to it, though. Keep our heads up, not drop our game, and just stay on top of them because, you know, if we don't, who knows what way it'll go. Definitely.
Grand finals, you can't speak too early. We saw it in 2018 with Collingwood West Coast.
Collingwood West Coast, mate. Don't talk about it. It hits the heart deep, that one.
Oh, no. So I won't mention anything Collingwood related then.
Flag pies this year, mate. Flag pies.
Oh, we'll see what happens. I think a Brisbane side might be a sneaky as well, just quietly.
Nervous about that one, mate.
Yes, I know. So back in the middle, Hay have had all the answers so far. What have the Roos got to conjure up here deep in this first term?
Moran back in the ruck, going up for the tap.
So Moran back in the ruck. This time he gets the tap down. That ball's going to bobble around, trying to work it out with Devereaux for the Roos. Cadanak wrapped up in a big tackle, and it's going to be paid holding the ball. So it's going to work out for Foster. He's going to go on his right boot. It's a hype and under. Simons is there. He's leading for the footy in the hole. Takes a good grab. Umpire says no, play on. So clearing ball out for the Lions. It's going to work out. Zambon has the footy under pressure. Gets tackled there, and the umpire is going to pay a holding the ball free kick going the Roos' way. So the Roos have the footy. That's in Stewart's hands on the outer pocket. He's going to kick a hype and under ball inside 50. A screamer of a mark.
He takes it.
Take it there from the Ultima player. Just try and get up. We'd love to see his number. Unfortunately, we don't. I'm going to say it's Foster again. Or actually Makepeace. So Makepeace has the footy. He's about 60 out. He's just going to kick it inside 50. Simons is there for the Roos. That's almost chopping the arms that it is. So it'll be a mark going the way of Kyle Simons, the coach of Ultima. Once again, proving his worth as a forward, Charlie.
Yeah, bloody oath, mate. And you know, we sort of watched him each week and we see him play, and very trustworthy player again, mate. Like, someone we've got to watch. Yeah,
speaking to Kyle, he said to me the publican was very excited about this weekend's game. He said that the whole town was getting around, a bit like Hay, same thing, very excited. And he has played in the Premiership before, back in 2015, they won the flag. So it's been a while. So Kyle Simons coming in, hoping to kick his 25th goal of the season on his right boot. Makes no trouble with that one.
Slots it through.
Slots it through as he does. And Ultima now go to 3-2-20. Hey, 5-1-31. We're about to go into time on here at Murray Recreation Reserve. This is the Golden Rivers Football League Grand Final, thanks to Red Onion Creative Media and all the team at Red Onion. So game on so far here in the first term, Charlie.
Yeah, it's his game on, mate. It's tough competition. I just imagine the boys would be starting to knock up already out there. The heat really takes it out of you. So
it'd be interesting. Who's got the better legs? You think? I know you see Hay more often. What do you think? Have they got the legs for it?
It's too controversial, mate. I can't answer that. You know, it's just even, mate. You know.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to pick, mate.
Yeah.
Both teams are fit, so yeah.
Definitely, and given the fact we have had warm weather during this year, the winter's been a lot warmer than normal.
Yeah. And I don't know. I like to think our Darwin boys would be toned to this weather, but
yeah, I was going to say that would be something. Probably the Darwin guys have played enough footy up there. They probably get used to that weather.
Yeah.
So back in the middle, Moran and Doolan do ruck again. This time Doolan got the tap down, but trying to float in there is Kananak. Get the handball out. Stewart trying to burst the footy out, which he does, but that's a handball that's going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage.
Stewart wraps him up
in the middle of the ground. Here at Murray Recreation Reserve, no clouds in the sky, beautiful sunshine, 25 degrees the weather, just perfect. So the Lions will get the clearance. It's going to go through Scott. They get a handball. That's a real dangerous one. Running onto a dispense. He picks the football up now, gets a handball off to Kananak. He gets on his left boot. It's a high up and under in the forward pocket now, and it's going to be turned over. Blandfield's there for the Roos, playing off the half-back. He's going to kick a right ball down the line. That works okay in the hands of Cooper.
Marked it there.
So Cooper has the footy on the outer wing. He's going to go down the line. It's a floating footy. One-on-one. Punched there from Kananak.
He's on the ball now.
This time Heaton trying to pick the footy up. Simon dribbles the ball inside 50. Running onto it will be Devereaux. Picks the football up under pressure from Eddie from the Lions. Eddie puts a tackle on. They all congregate the football around. It's going to go pushed over the line. We're going to throw in the outer forward pocket here for the Roos. Another goal here for Ultima. Definitely gets this game back to a goal and a really even first term, Charlie.
Very well, mate. Very well. Just going to have to stay on top of it, mate.
Umpire throws it back up again. This time, Moran got the tap down, but got straight down to Makepeace in the hands of Tyler. Kicks it inboard. Doesn't work out. Lions able to mop the football up through Stewart. And now Kananak has the footy. He'll switch the footy left, high under football. Running onto it will be Spence. But it's going to be turned over, and it's going to be in the hands of Stewart again for Ultima. He kicks it inside 50. Then nearly a mark taken there by Gutmura. Umpire says play on. They're going to kick a high up and under football, the Roos. And it's going to be punched over the line. Out of bounds on the full, actually. We'll have a free kick for Hay in the backward pocket.
Interesting to see how we go here, mate. Bit of a setup going on here, bit of zoning.
So Jake Kananak has the football. He's played 8 games so far this year. He's going to go down the line. Bit of a nothing kick, but it's going to work out okay. His brother in Fergus gets the football, gets a handball off to straight to his teammate there in Pocock. Pocock now on his left boot. That's going to work out okay. Jubb running onto the football. He's got a lot of space. He's got time. He keeps the football in, he says, but no, the umpire says no. We're going to have a throw in on the outer wing here at Murrabit Recreation Reserve.
Really interesting spot there too. It's a dangerous one, mate. Like really, like either end, I reckon. Just once it's there, it's
almost like a two kick ground in the end.
It's a 2 kick, yeah. It's a 2 kicker.
So a bit of a floater of a ball running onto it is Stewart for the Lions. He couldn't get the football, and we're going to have a stoppage in the middle of the ground. Beautiful ground, beautiful crowd today, Charlie. It's incredible.
Oh, it's awesome, mate. There's so many people here, especially across the netball still there too. But yeah, it's great to see, mate.
Bursting there was Booth. He gets a handball off to his teammate. They're going to go inside 50 the Lions. That gets turned over though. But it's going to be a free kick going the way of the Roos. And it's going to be in the hands of Jake Foster on the halfback for the Roos. He's looked impressive so far, hasn't he, Charlie?
Very impressive, mate. Very impressive.
So Jake Foster has played 13 games this year, 12 goals. As that is the first quarter siren of the Golden Rivers Football League Grand Final for 2023. Hay lead this one 5-1-31, playing Ultima 3-2-20. Apologies. It's been an interesting first term, Charlie.
Very interesting, mate. It's going to be interesting to see what happens after this first quarter. After this first quarter, leading into the second quarter. It's always just a reset. Every single quarter is different. You never know which team's going to come out. You know, they might come out firing, we might come out firing. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they're getting told out there. So
the goal kickers, Ultima, it's Cole Simons with 1, Jake Foster with 1, and Jacob Schapper with 1. While for Hay, it's Jensen Hargraves with 1, Will Clark with 2, Fergus Kadanak with 1, and Joel Crocker with 1. We'll be back after a short break for the second term. Hello and welcome back to the Golden Rivers Football League Grand Final between Ultima and Hay here at Murraybit Recreation Reserve. Ultima leading, trailing this game by 11 points. I'm with co-caller Charlie. How you going?
Yeah, good, mate. Good.
Enjoying the weather. It's been beautiful and
nice up here in the sun, mate.
And that first term, just give us a bit of perspective for those who missed it. It was a really interesting first quarter.
It was an interesting first quarter. Sort of a good start for both sides, I reckon. Hay come off strong with the first 3 or 4 goals, and then Ultima's come back in the last sort of half of that quarter. But it'll be interesting to see sort of, our changes on the field and our rotations and something we do different from last quarter. But yeah, good last quarter.
Definitely. Those who've just missed it, we saw from Ultima, we saw Banfield look excellent. Simons looked incredible in the forward line, while for Hay it was probably Jensen Hargraves with that long bomb. That was incredible.
That was an amazing goal.
Will Clark looks impressive early. Kenneth Judd, the captain, looks great. Kananak looks good. Both Kananaks look excellent out there. And
Moran too, I really reckon he had a strong start in the ruck. So it's all looking really good, mate. So
definitely be interesting how they'll go there, Ultima, in terms of that ruck.
Yeah.
Play. Thank you. As we've got paper and everything blowing up here, but it's all good. We're all going to plan here at Murraybit. It's been a beautiful day, as I mentioned,
amazing,
and it's incredible as we're just getting ready to go for the second term. There's kids and parents and everyone walking off the ground. It's an expected crowd of about, I'm going to say 4,000 here, Charlie, maybe 3,000. I might be over-exaggerating that one, but
it looks like it, mate. It looks like it. It's one of the best crowds I've seen all year.
So we're back underway here at Murraybit. Umpire throws it up. This time Doolan got the tap down, but Ultima will get the clearance. That ball's going to float to Elliott. Elliott gets a high kick, but didn't work out in the end. Cooper put the smother on. Ball just going to bobble around. Umpire's going to find a free kick for tripping, and it's going to go the way of Doolan. He's in the long sleeves for Ultima, the ruckman. He's going to go short to his teammate there in Bull. Thomas Bull has the football. He looked all good in the first term. He had a few calf issues, but he's all good, I've been told. So Thomas Bull looking for options. Simon's calling for it. He's going to go in that direction. No, he won't. It's a floating footy, 2-on-1. But in the end, good defensive mark taken there by Jack Hedden.
Amazing by Jack Hedden there. He straight to Ferg Kadanak, who's going to make an excellent decision here, I guarantee.
So Kadanak on his right boot. It's a high under football. Jubb is there. Drop mark by Fletcher. Jubb puts the tackle on Fletcher. And the umpire just circling around. He's going to say play on. He's surely going to ball this one up, and he will. It's inside 50 for Hay. About 40 out.
As you can see, we've got Bunyan and Watson set up here. Epic combo.
So Doolan got the tap down. Trying to burst in there was O'Reilly. He'll get the free kick for a high for Ultima. So he's in the back half for the Roos. Right in front of us. Here at Murraybit. So he's going to go on his right boot down the line. High up and under footy. Simons is there. Didn't get the mark. Clark get a handball out to his teammate. He'll receive the football now. Trying to get the holding man free kick. But we're going to have another stoppage here on the broadcast side wing.
Jim Moran's going to go up again. A few good options there. He's got Clarkey, he's got Ferg, he's got Crocker, Jack Hedden. A lot of quick legs.
So Moran and Doolan again. This time he gets it to Crocker. He almost got holding the man. They'll get a clearing kick, and the umpires found that free kick. So Crocker will have the football. Plays his VFL at Port Melbourne, correct, Charlie?
North Melbourne.
North Melbourne, sorry.
North Melbourne, I believe,
Yeah. He gets a short ball there to Fergus Kadanak. He's looked excellent early on as well in this grand final for the Lions. Kadanak now goes on his right, will push inside 50 to Bunyan. Oh, he dropped the mark. It's going to go over the top. The Roos can mop it up if they can. They do. They're going to handball out to Keel. Keel under pressure, gets the handball off to Bull. He'll go on his right boot. It's a high pounder football. In the end, though, a good mark by Clint Brunmeyer. So Clint Brunmeyer, he'll go on the right boot. He'll do a bit of a switch. Works out beautifully in the end to Jensen Hargraves. He goes on the right boot. A bullet of a pass.
Watson.
That's a great mark in the end from Declan Watson. Great play. So good football in the end from the Lions. Great way to set it up off the halfback on the wing there and then just push the footy across.
Yeah, mate, and we've been practicing a lot of different strategies at training. I guess it just comes down to what's happening on the day, but just moving it to Watson up high and moving it to Bunyan flat out is just sort of our key things up that are going to be up for today. So
Declan Watson, he's going to have a shot on goal. He's about 30 out, on a little bit of an angle, but he should be able to get it home, you'd think. Coming in to kick Hayes' sixth of the day. Watson on his left. It's just going to slide back and it's going to be a behind. So Hay get their second blemish of the day. 5-2, 32. Ultima 3-2, 20. We have played 3.5 minutes here in the second term.
So they're going to kick you out here, make the option, go the long option there. We've got Jack Heaton there. Jack Heaton with an excellent mark there. He's going to slot it back inside 50. Ooh, misses it. Just Jensen misses it. We got Seaton. We got Stewart on there. 49. Catlin there. Oh.
Anyway, Ultima will go inside 50. That's a good, strong mark there by Banfield. It's all good. We love to give our co-caller a bit of a run.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's always tricky with the player
yeah,
ID.
Yeah.
Charlie, I bugger up as well.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's quick moving.
Yes,
quick
it is.
moving.
It is. So Cade Benfield will have the football. He's kicked 34 goals this year. He's played 13 games. He's about 40 out. Almost 50, actually. So I'm a bit generous here, Charlie.
Very.
So Cade Benfield, hopefully getting the Roos getting back going in this second term. Coming in.
On for the long shot.
It's almost a Ben Brown-like run-up. Comes in, and that is a behind. So Ultima moved to 3-3-21. Hey, 5-2-32.
We've got Jack Cadnack kicking out here. It's really interesting, really smart with the footy.
So Cadnack with a short ball. Works out okay in the end to Arnott. He's been playing more of the back line today, Charlie. I thought he'd play more ruck, but just mixed it up.
He's just a few changes in there, so...
So Cadnack gets a short ball to his teammate in the back pocket for the Lions.
Spence there.
So Spence has the football. He's looking for options. There's not much going on for him. He might almost have to go back to where the footy came from. He does that. So that's going to be a floating ball there to Pocock. He's got time and space. He gets it on his right boot. That works beautifully there to Arnott.
They're going to slow it down now.
So methodical play here from the Lions. Have they got options on board?
They're going to go long.
So he's going to go long down the line. He will have Judd there. He's going to take on two. Doolan nearly took the mark. Judd gets wrapped in a tackle. Ball just bobbling around. Trying to burst in there is Eilert. He gets a little toe poke. In the air, Jubb's going to get the football. That's going to run over the line. I'm going to throw in front of the members here at Murrabit Recreation Reserve. Thanks to Red Onion Creative Media. The live stream of the game. Golden Rivers Football League Grand Final 2023 action. Ultima playing Hay. Hay lead this game by 9 points here in the second term. Umpire throws it back up. This time Moran gets a tap. It's a real crafty tap. Doesn't work out. In the end, Farrell tried to put a tackle on. That's almost pushing the back. Umpire says, no, we're going to have a ball up.
Taking it to ground.
Yeah, so Crocker wrapped up in the tackle.
Doolan's going up.
So Doolan goes for the tap. This time Moran got the tap down. It's going to work out well for Hay. Clearing kick there from Eilert. Gets the handball off, actually, to his teammate. There
goes up to Watson.
In Gash. It's a high up and under football. Watson, can he take the mark? No, he can't.
Simon Bunyan's on the run there.
Ball has the football under pressure. Bunyan appealing for deliberate. I think the umpire was blindsided. We'll have a throw in forward pocket for the Lions.
Yeah, mate, really interesting, really dangerous spot here. So, you know, for Ultima anyway, but they've shown that they're pretty good working it out, so.
Umpire throws it back in the end. Doolan just grabbed the footy out of the ruck, got a handball off the ball. Ball under pressure, more appeals for deliberate. This time he's going to actually pay it, so we'll be in the hands of Jensen Hargraves. That was a strange one. He was under pressure, ball I felt, so in the end, umpire makes the right decision. So Hargraves has the footy in the pocket. It's going to be a tough shot here, Charlie.
He's pretty good at these, mate. He gets into these ones at training a fair bit, so.
Hargraves, one step, snap around the body. That's going to be punched over the line, and it's going to be a behind. So Hay will go to 5-3-33, Ultima 3-3-21. We have played 7 minutes here in the second term. So Ultima, they'll go quickly with this ball. It's a high up and under football. Banfield's there, can't take the mark. In the end, it's going to come straight back for the Lions. It's a short ball, running onto it now is Jubb. Jubb ducked and weaved, handballed it off to Booth. He got smothered with the kick. Ball just bobbling around, so Scott has the football. That's going to be dropping the ball. Really good tackle there by O'Reilly, and he's got the ball in the back half for the Roos.
Yeah, mate. Interesting here, just seeing their setup and their way. They're good defenders, and it's just been hard to crack, so.
So O'Reilly's going to go down the outer side. It's a bobbling ball. Doesn't work out in the end. Gash, he's under pressure. Turned over the footy. Puts the tackle on. Appeals for holding the ball. And it will be holding the ball. So the Lions will go in the middle of the ground. That's a real dangerous kick in the end.
Across
Booth.
there.
He got the football, though. They're going to handball over the top. Running onto this one
Spence.
Is Spence. He's under pressure. 2-on-1. Has to make something of it. Diving in there was Devereaux. And
Head
also Farrell. That's almost high, but the umpire says no, we're going to have a ball up right in front of us here, Charlie.
Perfect view, mate. Perfect view, perfect weather. Sunny day.
Definitely is.
You're going to go up for it.
So
Jubby's going up.
Umpire throws up again. This time, Doolan got the tap down. Got it. Farrell under pressure. He got wrapped up in a tackle there by Booth. And we'll have another stoppage. Throws it up again. This time, Arnott
wins.
got the tap. Clark tried to push through, bursting through. There was Ball. Gets a handball off to his teammate in Stewart. On the right boot down the line. Simons is there. Can he take the mark? No, he can't. It's going to work out okay in the end to Devereaux. Kicks it inside 50, one-on-one. Nearly free kick there. Banfield put some good pressure on. Great work in the end from James Eddy for the Lions. Socketed it off the ground. They just tapped the ball forward. The Lions on the outer forward pocket. And we're going to have a stoppage on the outer side.
Yeah, Jetty's really trustworthy, hey. Like, you watch him all season and he just, every single time there's a ball in the air, you can almost trust him to 9 out of 10 punch it long.
Definitely. It seems like he's a bit of Dylan Grimes about it.
Yeah, really. He really is. So, that's good, mate.
Umpire throws it back up again. This time, Ultima got the tap down. Now getting the football there will be Caitlin. He got a handball off the top to Nelson. He somehow gets a kick forward. Works out okay to Stewart. I almost wouldn't say that's 15. Anyway, Stewart's got the football. He's been told to have a shot on goal. He's a long way out.
Is he going to go for it?
It's a very long shot, but we have seen Hargraves kick a goal from about 60 out. So it's one of these days. The weather is perfect.
Anything could happen, mate. Anything could happen.
So Satan Stewart, he's played 15 games, 7 goals this year. Mitchell has for the Roos. He's had a shot on goal. He's about 50 out on the pocket. It's on the outer forward pocket here at Maribit. Coming in, almost Josh Kennedy-like again, on his right boot.
He goes up.
He's not going to make the distance. Can anyone take a mark? No one can. Ball just going to bobble around. Hay trying to push the footy over, which they do, and it will be a behind. So Ultima go to 22, Hay 33. We've played about 10.5 minutes here in the second term. So Ultima, Hay, sorry, they're going quick with the football. Just going short with it, actually. So
Moving quick and short.
Yeah, definitely. Kananak has the ball in the goal square. He puts it short to his teammate. And they'll float it over the top. That's a bit of a dangerous kick in the end. Pocock has the football. Gets it to a handball to his teammate. It's going to go down the line, the Lions. It's a high up and under. Nearly a mark taken there by Hayden.
He's going to get it out of there.
Now they're going to go the old little switch, which it works out okay. So now, over the top, Stewart couldn't get the football. He runs onto it. He gets into a brick wall in Brady. And we're going to have a ball up, about 60 out from the Lions' goal.
Yeah, here we go. Larkin there, looking dangerous.
Umpire throws up again. This time, Doolan got the tap down. Ball just going to bobble around Stewart. Somehow got the footy out. Bubbling ball. Makepeace trying to run onto it. Didn't work out in the end for him. And we're going to have a throw in on the outer forward pocket here at Maribit.
Looks of it, we're going to have Lukey Arnott down there. We've got a few big boys here. Arnott going up by the looks of it.
Yeah, it definitely does, Charlie. Umpire throws up again. This time, Arnott won the tap down on Simons. An interesting choice. Simons went back in again with the handball. Doolan now trying to burst his way through, but we're going to have a stoppage. About 60 out from the Roos goal. They need a goal here, Ultima. They want to get back in this second term. Umpire throws up again. This time, Moran got the tap down straight down to Clark.
Clark gets it out.
Turned over. That's a great mark there in the end from Doolan. So strong play from the ruckman for Ultima in the long sleeves as well, Charlie, in this hot weather.
In the hot weather.
Anyway,
really getting around
it's a high up and under football. Nearly a mark there from Ultima. Got punched forwards for the Lions. Trying to burst in there was Makepeace in the Tyler kind, and he's been wrapped up in a tackle. And we'll have a ball up about 30 out from the Roos goal.
A lot of ground ball too, mate. I know from Hayes' perspective this year, just been working on it all year, and these fellas are good too.
This time, the tap was won by Purcell. Ball just bobbling around a bit. Bit of a nothing kick. It worked out okay for Ball. Try to get some space. He does. Now goes going to be in the hands of Caitlin. And Caitlin has kicked a goal. So Caitlin's kicked a goal out of all that anticipation. So Zach Caitlin, he's kicked his 10th goal of the season. And he's kicked Ultima's fourth goal, 4-4-28, playing Hay 5-3-33.
Yeah, only 5 points in it, mate. It's looking to be a tough match all day.
Definitely is, Charlie. I
think
it's
a scrap.
Yeah,
so
it is. It is. It's an interesting contest given both sides. Last encounter was only a goal the difference going the way of the Roos.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. I think it's good though, mate. Like you want it to be exciting.
Oh,
you want
definitely.
it to be.
You don't want to be a blowout.
Each team obviously deserves each other to be here. Like it's so yeah, it's really good.
Umpire back in the middle. There's going to be a 666 going the way. Which way will it go? We'll go the Lions' way. So Moran will have the football in the middle of the ground. Does he have options? He's going to go short to Spence.
Spence is going to set it up.
So Spence, he's got the running Hargraves if he wants it. He's just going to go short there to Gash. He's played 8 games this year. No goals.
No goals.
Very strange one. Short ball there to Kadanak. Might get the footy back, Gash. No, he won't. That's even a better short ball there to Bruntmeyer. So Bruntmeyer has the football.
Looking for options. He's going to go long here.
So he's going to go inside 50, high up and under. It's going to go 2-on-1 for the Roos. Watson trying to leap over the top. Didn't work out. Doolan under pressure. Gets a handball out. That's all been wrapped up. We're going to be in a ball up inside the Lions 50. So this is what Hay wants.
This is Hay. This is the area.
Ball up again. This time Moran got the tap down. Floated ball, but a clearing kick there from Fletcher on the outer side. It's just going to bounce along. Hay do have the numbers. Kadanak gets a handball off there to Gash. Gash almost turned the footy over. No, he didn't. Got it to Arnott. Gash gets the football back and then gets it back to Kadanak. That's a short ball and it works out beautifully for Hay in the end on the outer side. So Lions trying to work it out, which they do, to right, high up and under football. Doolan there in front, couldn't take the mark. In the end, Hargraves got the football over the top, which they do. Zambon kicks it in board. Watson couldn't take the mark. Then it's almost dropping the ball, which it is. So, Hay, they were trying to work it out methodically. Didn't work out in the end. Ultima looking to mop it up out of the back half, which they do. It's a real dangerous kick. It works out beautifully to Coffey. He's all quiet early on in this game. He kicks it on the half-back line. Gets it over the top there to Codling. Codling got space and time. Down. Short ball inside 50. Doesn't work out. Eddie, he puts the defensive efforts on, which it does. Hay able to mop the football up. And in the end, Arnott will have the football. So he's going to kick it short to his teammate in Hargraves. He's already got 1 goal early on in the first term with a 60-metre bomb. So Hargraves in front of the coaching benches.
He's going to go long. He's going to put it up.
He's going to go down the line. It's a high and up under footy. Who can mark this one? No one can. Ball just bobbles around. Running onto it is Makepeace. Doesn't work out for the Roos. Hay do have the numbers, but it's going to be a stoppage in front of the awaiting crowd. A bit of jib in that as well there, Charlie.
Yeah, bloody oath, mate. Really showing some grunt here, especially from 34 here, and we've got Jimmy Moran going up again.
So Hay try to get the handballs out. Umpire's found a free kick for a throw, and it will go in the way of Ultima. So Jake Foster has the football. He's going to look short, which he does. There to Simons. Takes a strong grab. Simons now. What options does he have on board? He's almost got to go down the line.
He's got to go down the
Charlie.
line here. Surely that's in the middle's too dangerous there.
So Simons, he does that. Goes down the line to 3-on-1. There's a lot of Hay plays. Nearly a screamer of a mark. Didn't work out in the end. Harnett gets an handball off to Clark.
Out.
Clark gets on the right boot. It's a dribbling ball. Simons is going to get the footy back though. He's going to be wrapped in a big tackle there by Bunyan. And we're going to have a ball up right in front of the members here at Maribit Recreation Reserve. Thanks to Red Onion Creative Media. Umpire going to throw it up again. This time, Purtell in the ruck for the Roos. Didn't work out for him, but Stewart will get the clearing kick. He does. It's a floating ball. Lions able to mop it up, though. A bit of a punch in the end. Didn't work out. Stewart returns the football, kicks it in board, but it's been turned over, and it's a good mark from Kadanak. He's going to get short to his teammate there.
The old cat switch.
So they go on the cat switch, as Charlie's called it. They go in board. That's a dangerous kick, and that's going to work out beautifully from Kadanak. Perfect gut running. Gets it over to Zambon. He's got time and space. He can almost take a shot on goal. Oh. He will. It's going to go all the way. Will it? Will it? Yes, it does.
It goes through. Daniel Zambon for the win.
So Daniel Zambon kicks his first goal of the day. He kicks his 18th goal, 6th goal of the season. And Hay moved to 6-3-39, playing Ultima 4-4-28. We have played 18 minutes here in the second term.
It's really interesting seeing Daniel Zambon up forward because he's been a backman, especially the last few years, and for the pretty much the first part of the year. Only last game did he move up forward, so he's doing a good job up there. So
yeah, and why is that, Charlie?
Just changes around. We've got a few players back in, so just movement around the field, and
Definitely.
we just sort of like where he's sitting in the forward line. So yeah, it's really good.
Almost a Jeremy Howe switch in itself.
Very well.
Coming to fruition for the Lions. At the moment, Hay lead this game by 11 points. Umpire throws it back in the middle. No one can really get the tap down. Ball's just going to ball up. We're going to have another stoppage. He's actually paid holding the ball, the umpire. Wow, he's pinned him early there. So the Lions will have the football. It's going to be in the hands of Fergus Cananak in the middle of the ground. Gets told to play on straight away. O'Reilly on the mark for the Roos. Didn't work out for that in the end. Nearly a drop mark from Nelson. They're going to kick it inside 50. Bunyan, can he run onto this one? No, he can't. Well defended from Cooper. He put the tackle on Bunyan. Ball just going to bobble around. Watson trying to get the footy out, and we're going to have a ball up on the outer forward pocket here at Murrabit.
Here we go.
So,
setting up there.
Look out for Bunyan, I say.
Yeah, look out for Bunyan.
So
there's some strong defence in there.
Balls it up again. This time the Roos got the tap down. It's going to be a clearing kick there from Catlin. Didn't work out in the end. Umpire says play on from the free kick from the advantage. Floating ball inboard. Ultima do have the numbers. Simons gets the handball off to his teammate there in Nelson.
Stewart,
sorry. Inside 50. It's going to work out okay. No, it won't. Umpire says play on. Good defence in the end from Hay. They're able to mop it up. And Clark has the football in the middle of the ground. He'll go inboard there to Islet. Islet does have Clark running past him, but he ignored that. Does those options. He's going to go that outer side, which he does. So a good defence in the end from Ultima. And it's going to be paid 50 for going over the line. So we have seen this being paid a lot this year. These 50-metre penalties. This could be costly for the Lions. For the Roos, sorry.
Very costly. He's in a good spot there. He's in the perfect kicking spot to set up a goal there. So
Hay had the footy about 60 out, almost 50.
Is he going to go the shot?
So it's looking like it's Daniel Gash, I'm going to say, looking from it.
He's going for it. Spence is going up.
So Spence has the football. He's about 30 out, directly in front to get Hayes' 7th of the day. On his right boot, comes in. It's a bit of a wobbler, and it's going to curl right to the right. And it'll be behind. It'll be 6-4-40, playing Ultima 4-4-28. We have played 21 minutes here in the second term, thanks to Red Onion Creative Media. So Brady will have the kick out for the Roos. He's going to go short to his teammate. He's going to play on straight away. It's a right boot. It's a bit of a mongrel ball. Worked out okay in the end. Good mark from Stewart. Plays on. High up and under football. Almost a torp in its own way. It's going to bobble around. Running onto it there for the Roos is Brady. Codling couldn't pick it up. And Hay able to clear the footy out. That's going to be out of bounds on the full, you'd say. There, Charlie, and it is. So it's
is. It's going to be a kick.
So the Roos able to get the football back. Probably about 60 out from goal.
Dangerous position here.
Definitely. They're going to go short and ball. Ultima Simons couldn't take the mark. Had to take on 3. Then he snaps on his right. That's going to be a bobbling ball. Good, strong mark in the end from the Ultima forward. That is great play from the Roos in the end. A bit of nothing out of nothing magic and a good, strong mark. And it'll be in the hands of Devereaux. So Ryan Devereaux will have a shot on goal. He's almost directly in front. Little slight angle, about 20 metres out, Charlie.
The most dangerous spot to kick a goal from. Directly in front.
Definitely. Great play in the end from Simons. How skillful is that?
Yeah, very, very well executed.
So Devereaux comes in and makes no problem with that one. So he kicks his 24th goal of the season. Ultima get a goal back here in the grand final. They go to 5-4-34, playing a Hay 6-4-40. We have played about 22 and a half minutes here in the second term.
Yeah, it's a really good time to sort of stay on top here, especially for Hay. I reckon, like, as soon as we lose it, we want to stay on top on the first half. If you want to, have a good start to the second half, just be good to start on top. So
definitely, it's been goal for goal here in the second term. Great play from Simons. He had to beat 3 Lions in that snap pass.
Very well executed.
It was almost a shot. It was almost a shot in itself, but it was good play in the end. Devereaux took a strong mark and got a good grab. Anyway, back in the middle. This time Arnott will go on the ruck against Purtell. He gets a slap down Jubb, actually. It's going to work out okay. Catanak trying to burst his way through. Appeals for holding the ball, but the umpire ignored that one. We'll have a stoppage
be a
in
ball
the
up.
middle of the ground. So
There we go.
O'Reilly in there for the Roos. Also Clark. He's looked dangerous early on. Umpire's going to throw up again. This time Purtell gets the tap down. And we are going to have another stoppage.
It's going to go up again.
Umpire throws it back up again. This time Purtell got the tap down. Foster trying to burst his way through. And we're going to have another stoppage. This ball not moving much far
Not at all.
here in the second term.
O'Reilly looking dangerous out there. Ready for the ball.
Umpire throws up again. This time Purtell doesn't win the tap. It does go in the hands of Jubb.
He gets
But
it
they
out.
get the clearing kick there in ball. He's looked good in this second term. Gets it to Kyle Simons. Simons 60 out from goal. Gets told to play on. Right boot. A bit of a floater. Going to work out okay. In the end, that's a good mark. And it'll be in the hands of Jamie Nicholas.
Is he going to go for the shot?
About paint on 50. It's going to be a tough shot here, Charlie.
Very tough shot. Got a slight breeze there. See if it helps him out or not.
Definitely. So Jamie Nicholas, he's kicked 9 goals this season for 16 games. See what he can do for the Roos to get this score back to even scores here at Murrabit.
Here we go.
Jamie Nicholas taking his time. He's got to be careful. You don't want to go over your 30.
No.
Seen it done plenty of times, Charlie.
Plenty of times in the past.
Yes. So Jamie Nicholas coming in from about 50 on the paint. That one's going to curl to the left.
Curls around.
And so we're behind. So Hay lead this game by 5 points. It's 5-5-35 Ultima. Hay 6-4-40. Looking to go quick as they do the Lions in the
Straight
hands
out
of
of there.
Kadanak.
No slowing down.
So Jack Kadanak has the football. He's going to go on the outer side. That's a real good kick. It's working out beautifully. In the ends, it's Hargraves who has the football for the Lions.
Stewart out the side there. He's going to go down the line.
So goes down the line, Stewart. Floating ball, nearly a push in the back. Umpire did find that one, he did. So Roos now, they'll be able to go inside 50, which they do. It's a high up and under ball. No one really there, and it's going to dribble out of bounds. That's a
Another
bit of a
stoppage.
coach killer there, Charlie.
Very well, mate. Very well. Another
So-
out of bounds.
So just to throw in front of the fans with the umbrella. I love it. Country footy at its finest. Umpire throws it back up. This time Simons. He gets the tap down. Ball just going to bobble around. Hay, though, able to get the clearance, which they do.
Aaron gets it out.
So he gets a high up and under. Does Aaron. Doesn't work out in the end. Stewart gets the clearing kick. It's going to be a high up and under ball. Hay somehow have to mop this one up. They
Jack
do.
Kadanak over his
So
head.
he gets a handball back. Eddie, he gets a clearing kick on the left boot. It's a high up and under ball. It's going to work beautifully in the end. And a good mark from Pocock. Pocock snaps on his right. Got smothered. Well defended there from Ultima. O'Reilly has the football from the pocket. Snap on his right. But it's going to be tapped over the line from Eddie.
Well done, James Eddie.
So
there.
well done in the end from the Lions. They hold on. And they only lead this game by 4 points. We've played 26 minutes here in the second term. So
Looking good out there, mate. It's coming to a close. Nearly the end of the quarter. I'm sure the boys are breathing out there. So
Yeah, the petrol tickets.
petrol tickets, mate.
Gotta be careful. Don't want to use them too much early. Hay with a high up and under football. Nearly a mark there from Farrell. Umpire's found a free kick. Holding the man, he said. And it's going to go the way of Darcy Farrell. 16 games, 7 goals this year for the Roos. He's going to go on his
Farrell
right
goes
boot.
long.
Inside 50 for the Roos again. High up and under Simons. Can he take the mark? He does. Well done there, Kyle Simons. That was incredible stuff. Once again, showing his worth as a gun forward. Great play. Good set up there in the end from the Roos.
Really well. He's been presenting a lot today. So, yeah, very dangerous player.
So Kyle Simons looking to kick his second goal of the match to get the Roos in front just before half time. Coming in on his right boot, and
Goes
that is
out.
slide to the right. So the wind is causing a bit of a havoc here, Charlie.
It has picked up, hasn't it? It's just a light breeze, but it does a lot to the ball the higher it gets. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
So Ultima now go to 5-6-36. Hay, 5-7-37. Hay 6-4-40. We've played nearly 28 minutes here in the second term. Almost time on. Murrabit Recreation Reserve, thanks to Red Onion Creative Media. Lions with a high up and under football. Good mark in the end from Crocker. So Crocker has the football.
What's he going to do with it?
He's got options if he wants it down the line. He's just going to go down the line. It's a high up and under ball. Running onto this for the Roos will be Fletcher. Trying to take the punch. Didn't work out in the end. Stewart trying to burst his way through. Doolan
Patrick
over
Jubb.
around the football. Jubb gets tackled big time. Will the umpire holding the ball? No, he won't. Well defended in the end from Coffey. He's looked impressive in the second term as well for the Roos. So another ball up. This time Moran and Doolan will do the ruck. This time Moran got the tap down, straight down there to Crocker. And there'll be a free kick going the way of the Roos for holding the ball. Foster handballed it off straight away to Stewart. High up and under football. Simon's got 2 to beat. Works out in the end. Bubbling in there for the Roos is Catlin. He got wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire just whirling around it. We'll have a ball up on the broadcast side wing.
Yeah, very interesting spots. It's just been pretty scrappy at the moment, just moving it sort of contest to contest. So, go, Moran.
Moran got the tap down to Clark, and he got wrapped up in a big tackle. And we'll have another ball up. Appeals for holding the ball there for the Roos. One of those appealers was Doolan. He'll have to do the ruck battle again. Umpire throws it back up. This time, Moran got the tap down to his friend in Katanak. And the siren will sound here at Murrabit Recreation Reserve. Hay lead this game by 3 points, 40-37. It's been an interesting game so far,
Very
Charlie.
interesting half, mate. It's moving along, so it's going to be interesting to see what the rest of the game has in store.
Definitely. The goal kickers for Ultima, Simons with 1, Devereaux with 1. Sorry, Simons 1, Devereaux with 1, Foster 1, Shapper 1. While for Hay, it's Hargraves with 1, Clark with 2, Zambon with 1, Katanak with 1, and Crocker with 1. We'll be back after half-time for the third quarter, thanks to Red Onion Creative Media and GrainCorp. Hello and welcome back to Maribit Recreation Reserve. Thanks to VHM Limited and Red Onion Creative Media. You're with Patrick Morrow and my co-caller in Charlie.
Yep.
We've had a nice little break. It's an interesting game. Hay lead this game by 3 points, 40-37. It's going to be an interesting second half, isn't it, Charlie?
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting, mate. I'd love to know what both teams just heard in the sheds there. Like, they're coming out. It's just like the start of the game again, I guess, really. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting after that last half.
Definitely Ultima coming back in that term very strong. We did see Devereaux really get on the ball. Simons looked excellent. He's been incredible this term, and also
really well. Yeah,
in that second term. Also Jake Foster as well, getting a few of the football. As they're about to get underway for the second half here at Maribit Recreation Reserve.
James Moran starting in the ruck.
He's been someone who's been excellent. I don't know who your best is at the moment, Charlie, because we're only playing a half, but it's touch and go between either the Ultima boys or the Hay boys.
Very well, mate. Yeah, it's very it's just going either way. Like, Jimmy's won a few, the other Ultima's won a few. It's just, yeah, be interesting to see.
I think Heaton's been there as well, and Spencer's been excellent off
Very
that
well.
half back. We're underway in the second half. This time Moran got the tap down straight away to that man in Heaton. He got the handball out, but it was a throw. And it'll be in the hands of Thomas Ball. He's another Roo that's looked excellent for the Roos. He goes down the line inside 50, and Simons takes a strong grab. About 40 out. This is what the Roos want here in the third term. So Simons, he'll have a shot on goal.
What's he going to do?
He's about 40 out here, Charlie.
Put it through.
I wouldn't be surprised if he kicks this one. Pretty comfortable.
It's looking like good for him anyway.
Definitely.
Looking very well.
So Kyle Simons, he's kicked one today, hoping to kick his second. As the umpire just explained to Booth that he threw the footy.
Yeah.
So Simons comes in close on the mark. Does he get it all the way? It's going to be play on, and it's going to be working out in the ends for Pocock. So Pocock will kick the ball out. Everyone thought it was a goal. Ball's just going to bobble out anyway. Zambon trying to burst the footy out. Doesn't work out. Ultima get the football back. That's been turned over. Now it's going to work out okay for the Roos. Banfield with a bit of a floating ball. And drop mark there from Spence. Ball just going to bobble around the Roos 50 on the outer side. Umpire's going to say we're going to have a throw in on the outer side forward pocket. The Roos looking good early, Charlie.
Very well, mate. Yeah, they've started off strongly. They've come out and they've sort of shown what they're at. So we're going to have to match their intensity.
The crowd got a bit too early on the shot from Simons, I've got a feeling there, Charlie.
Yeah. Be a little bit early, but, you know.
That's the joy of country footy. Umpire throws up again. This time Moran got the tap down. Cananak trying to get it out. He does in the end, and it was going to be a high up and under football. Doolan's back there for Ultima. It will work in the end for Foster. Gets a handball out to his teammate. Doesn't work out. Cananak gets it back. Gets it there to Eilert. Eilert, he'll get the football. Trying to handball it out. Got turned over. Doolan got crashed there from Clark. But the Roos able to mop it up through a chain of handballs. They'll go inside 50. Simons is there leading for it. Takes a strong grab. He's been excellent against his opponent in Arnott. Here goes inside 50. And that will be a mark in the end for Ultima. So great play from the Roos. And it will be in the hands of Benfield, who hasn't kicked a goal today, Charlie.
Let's see how he goes. Might go for the first one.
Yeah, great play in the end from Simons. Boy, oh boy, has he been influential.
He's just been around the ball most of the day. So, yeah, he's going well.
So Cade Benfield hoping to kick his first goal of this afternoon and get the Roos back in front here at Maribit Recreation Reserve.
What's he going to go?
Benfield coming in.
6 or
this
1.
time. He's going to go on his right. That's a high up and under. And that one will slide to the right from behind. He thought it went for a goal as well, Charlie. The Roos moved to 5. The Roos moved to 5-8-38, playing Hay 6-4-40. Will those missed shots come back to bite them? We'll see.
Luke Aaron kicking out from the goal square.
So Aaron has the football in the goal square. He's got a man on there in Heaton, all on his own, right in front of us here at Maribit Recreation Reserve. So he's going to go back to the goal square. A bit of a weird play here, but it works out okay to Spence. He gets it back over the top there to Booth. He's going to get a short ball on the outer side. That's going to be in the hands of Pocock. Pocock on his right boot down the line. That works beautifully in the end to Aylett. So Dean Aylett on his right boot. He'll go down the line. On the methodical play, but it gets turned over, and Mitch Makepeace has the football. So Makepeace now, he'll go in board. That's a high up and under, dangerous kick. Nearly a mark out for Farrell. Hay able to get the football through Cananak.
Cananak goes for the shot.
He'll have the football on the right boot. So it's going to be Watson leading for the football. They've got loose in the goal square of the Lions. If they can just get it, dodging and weaving there was Heaton. Heaton on his right boot. He'll get it inside 50. Clark nearly took the mark, almost caught high, and it'll be high. So Clark will get the free kick in the end. They had a player in the goal square all on his own in the end there, Charlie, but it worked out okay.
It worked out all right, mate. It worked out. That's what we want. That's what we want.
So Will Clark, he's kicked 2 goals today, hoping to kick his 3rd of this afternoon to get the Lions out to that 8-point lead, as I work it out in my head. Will Clark, he's kicked now 13 goals for the season. Goes on his left boot. That's a wobbly old shot, and it will curl to the right for a behind. So both missing early on here in the 3rd term. Hay lead this game 6-5-41. Playing Ultima 5-8-38. We have played 4 minutes and 47 seconds here in the 3rd term. The Roos will be able to get the football out through the goal square as quickly as possible. It's a mongrel of a ball, but it works okay to Cooper. Cooper on the half-back for the Roos. In the bright sunshine, not a cloud in the sky today. Gets a lovely ball there to Nicholas. Nicholas, he's got options if he wants it. He does have Foster, but he's going to just ignore that lead. Gets a handball over the top there to Stewart. Nearly fumbled the footy. That's a high up and under the ball. Simons trying to take a mark 3 deep. He's going to pay the free kick. In the end, it's going to go the way of Spence for the Lions. So Spence on the half-back line. He's got options. He's going to go down the line. That's a high up and under ball. Stewart running back for the Roos, but a good mark taken in the end for the Lions. It'll work out okay. They'll go inside 50. Watson's there. Couldn't take the mark. Bunyan instead. He picks the crumb up. Shot on goal. Can they work out? In the end, it will. So, hey, they quickly play on. And in the end, Watson kicks the goal. So Declan Watson gets his first goal of the afternoon. Hay move out to a good lead, comfy little lead here, you'd say. They go to 7-5-47, playing Ultima 5-8-38. So really good play in the end. It was a bit of a quick play. It worked out okay in the end for the Lions, Charlie.
It worked really well. It was very nerve-wracking there. It's just good seeing them how well they're moving up and down the field. So as long as they keep that up, keep the boys off, keep to a good defensive level as well, should be great. Crucial
goal, as we know. In a grand final, you need big players to stand up, and Declan Watson just did that. Back in the middle, umpire throws it up. This time Moran will get the tap down, floats the footy in. Running in there was Stewart, couldn't get a clearing kick. Umpire says there'll be a free kick holding the man, and it'll go the way of the ruckman in the hands of Doolan. And it's going to be 50. So O'Reilly has the football for the Roos, and it's going to be reversed.
Oh, it's a reverse.
So Will Clark will have it, and Doolan just trying to do a bit of push and shove on Clark. Didn't work out in the end. This is not a good play for the Roos. Anyway, Clark now has the football. Bit of a short ball. Works out beautifully to his teammate in Crocker. Crocker plays on his right boot. Gets it inside 50. He's got Watson there. Can he take the mark? No, he can't. Out in defence for the Roos is Martin Cooper, the young defender, on his right boot across goal. It's a dangerous play. Stewart's there for the Roos, able to mop it up. It's a high up and under ball. One-on-one. High ball. Doesn't work out. Sharper. Can he pick the footy up? Yes, he can. Gets a handball out to his teammate in Mitch Makepeace. He crashes and basses. Dodges 1. Dodges 2. Gets a handball back to Farrell. Farrell on his right boot. It's a high up and under ball. They're both 22s are going on each other. Gash. He somehow overran the football. Bursting in there was Arnott. And the umpire says we're going to have a ball up right in front of us here, Charlie.
Right in front. Perfect view.
It's great, isn't it? It's a great day. We've been told a lot of people listening into this contest all around Victoria and New South Wales. So if you're listening in, thanks very much.
Doolan's going up.
And we'll have another stoppage.
Here he goes again.
Played about 8 minutes here in the 3rd term. Europe Motorbit Recreation Reserve. Umpire throws it up again. This time Doolan trying to get the tap down. Didn't work out for him. In the end, Crocker gets the football on his left boot. Really good play. High up and under. Watson, can he take the mark? In the end, well defended there from O'Reilly. Ball's just going to bobble out. Cananak on his right boot. Gets it inboard. It's going to work out okay. The Scott. Scott running onto the football. Gets a handball over the top to Pocock. Pocock gets it back to his teammate there in Scott. Nearly got run down. Bit of a dribbling ball in the outer forward pocket, and we'll have a throw up on the outer side, on the outer forward pocket.
See what they can do with it here.
They kick the next one. It's going to get trickier and trickier for the Roos. I know we've got a quarter to play, but it's always hard to come back in grand finals.
Once you get to that 3rd quarter, I reckon you really want to be the one on top. Anything can happen, but yeah.
Umpire throws it back in. This time, Dorland just slaps the football out of there. That's not a bad way to get the clearance. In the end, though, it's going to be a stoppage on the outer wing. So great play from the ruck. That's what I like to see from our big ruckman. Something you don't get to see, Charlie, so often.
No. Wonderful. Big golden fist.
So Doolan again against Moran. This time Doolan got the tap down. Ball just flicking around. Kananak with a dribbler of a ball. Gets turned over. Ultima able to kick the ball down the line. But a good strong mark taken there by Hargraves. Hargraves has the football. What options does he actually have? It's actually Heaton who has the football, sorry. So he's just going to play on. No one went after him, so he's going to kick a high up and under to a pack of players. Watson nearly took the mark. Bubbling through there is Kananak. They're going to go through handballs. In the end, Ultima able to mop the footy up. A bit of a floating ball. It's going to come straight back, though. Daniel Stewart takes a screamer of a mark, and he's about 50 out from goal. He's only kicked 2 goals this year.
He's up there with the greats.
Why is that, Charlie?
Oh, he's old man, very well renowned football player from Haylines, Greg Stewart. This is his young bloke here, so I believe Greg played in the 95 grand final, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure so. He's here. His son's playing in today.
Great story to tell there if he could get the win today for the Lions. Daniel Stewart coming in on the paint of 50 to get the Lions in front by 2 goals. On his right, it's a high up and under. Can it make the distance? It will, but it'll be out of bounds on the full. So Hay lead this game 7-5-47, Ultima 5-8-38. We've played about 10.5 minutes here in the third term. Ultima looking to get the football out in the back pocket. As that was all going on, it's been turned over. And Hay have the football now. So they're going to go inside 50. It's a floating ball. No one's really there. It could go out of bounds. It will go out of bounds. It ran over the line there from Brady. Got a throw in for the Lions inside their 50.
Interesting to see what's going on here. Just the scrap around the ball. Like it's very hard to choose who's winning and losing.
So Judd in the ruck against Doolan. He got the tap down. Bursting through was Bunyan on his right boot. Can he slot it home? No, he can't. Almost a push out. In the end, Watson appealing for it, but a mark in the end from Brady. Kicks the short ball to his teammate. So Ultima have the footy in the back pocket. What can they do here, the Roos? They're going to go down the line. It's a high up and under football to a one-on-one. Heaton tried to take the mark, couldn't. Bursting through there was Benfield for the Roos, but he got scrapped in a tackle. In the end, Gash, he burst the footy out, goes inside 50. It's a floating ball and works beautifully to Kananak, who'll have a shot on goal. About 30 out in a pocket. I love that mullet, Charlie.
Beautiful. It's just the stock standard AFL look, isn't it? It's just
it's great to see.
The masterpiece of AFL. Here we go.
So Kananak coming in to take a shot on goal. On his right boot, very casual. It's going to go all the way. Is it? No, it doesn't. Gets touched over the line. It's going to be a behind. And Hay lead it now 7-6-48, playing Ultima 5-8-38. We have played 12 minutes here in the third term. So Ultima kick it out, but it gets turned over straight away. Hay able to rebound the footy in. Punch there from O'Reilly. Didn't work out. Watson trying to burst his way through the football. Put the tackle on, and we're going to have a stoppage. Actually paid holding the ball. Ooh. So that's a tight call there, Charlie.
Very tight. Interesting to see what goes on here.
So Watson put the pressure on his Ultima opponent, and he got the free kick awarded to him. So Declan Watson
for goal.
Hopefully to kick his second goal of the afternoon. He's had an impressive season.
Very impressive season.
Another VFL player showing his class at the local level. Hopefully we can see him playing more VFL in the future, Charlie. I know you like to see him play out here, but I think it's great if you could see these guys go off and play at the VFL, AFL level.
VFL, yeah, he's been a great accessory of the club, though. He's done amazing.
Declan Watson coming in, 30 out, on a little bit of a tight angle with his right boot. That's going to go across goal, and that's going to be behind. Hay moved to 7-7 actually, 49. Ultima 5-8-38. We've played 13 minutes and 15 seconds here in the third term, thanks to Red Onion Creative and VHM Limited. What can the Roos do here? They've been saved by the behinds early on in the third term. They're going to go a high up and under football. 2-on-1 though. Simons couldn't take the mark. And a great grab by Brunmeyer. So Brunmeyer, he's about 60 out from goal. He's almost 70 out, if I want to say that. Does he have options? Watson pointing for it. He's just going to kick it inside 50. Who can take the mark? In the end, it's a good grab from Ultima, and it's good defensive work there in the end from Stewart. So Stewart now going to go on the outer side, as they've done all day. The Roos gets it off to Sharper, handles it back to Foster. He's going to go down the line. A drop mark from Farrell. Farrell trying to run onto the football. Ball just going to bobble around. Well done in the end from Hay, but in the end, Farrell able to kick it inside 50. And a good mark from your man there, Charlie, and James Eddy.
James Eddy. Always trusted Eddy.
So in the end, it's actually a free kick going the way of Ultima. So must have been holding the man was the free. It'll be the hands of Benfield. Held the shot on goal about 30 out in the pocket. So I didn't see the hold there. So it was an interesting free kick in the end there, Charlie.
Yeah, very interesting.
I thought he took the mark. I thought he took the mark all safe and fine. So
obviously not. Interesting angle here. We'll see what he can slot through.
Good decision nevertheless. Anyway, Benfield coming in. Can he get Ultima's first of the quarter on his right boot? And he's missed to the right. So behinds galore here at Murray Recreation Reserve. Ultima moved to 5-9-39 to Hay 7-7-49. We've played about 15 minutes here in the third term. Hay looked to go short there, and it will go in the hands of Crocker. He's almost in the goal square, you'd say. Once he got on, he's going to go a short ball. That's a dangerous play, but it worked out okay there to Arnott. It's a Gash, actually. So Gash, he's a high up and under football. That's a nothing footy. Can it work out for anyone? No, it can't. Ultima able to mop it up. They're going to handball over the top to Foster. Foster gets the floating football there to Dolan. Can he run onto it? No, he can't. Cananak puts some pressure on. They'll go able to tap the football over. They will from Stewart, and it'll be a throw-in in the forward pocket for the Roos. Ultima are coming hard here in this third term.
They've came out strong.
Definitely have. Umpire throws it back in the middle. This time Simons takes the footy out of the ruck. Will kick a high up and under football. Can someone take the mark? No, they can't. Hey, able to mop the football up, can they? No, they can't. Bobbling around there. Arnott overran the football, but it's going to be a ball up. About 30 out from Ultima's goal. What do the Roos have in this third term? Umpire throws it back up. This time, Simons gets the tap down. Trying to burst there was Foster. He almost got caught high, but the umpire says we'll have another ball up. Inside the Roos 50. Umpire throws up again. This time, Simons taps the football down. Trying to bobble through was Foster. Trying to do the don't argue. Umpire's going to say we're going to have a ball up. And there was a bit of a clearing kick there from Nicholas. But actually, it was a good decision in the end, I think.
Hold it up again.
This is what Ultima want. I know Hay like the stoppage game, but I think Ultima do like it as well. It's been that type of footy game today. I know it's been a nice day, but they do like that contested play, Charlie.
Contested play, yeah, that's where it's all at.
Umpire throws up again. This time Simon's got the tap down. Arnott trying to burst his way through like a rugby player. Didn't work out. We'll have another stoppage inside the Roos 50. Kick 9 behinds for the game and hope for a 6-pointer very soon. Umpire balls it up again. This time, Moran gets the tap down. Getting the clearing kick there is Crocker. High up and under, one-on-one in the halfback, but a good strong mark in the end there by Brady. Brady kicks it inside 50. Ooh. Scott just punches the footy back, and it's going to be a free kick going the way of the Roos. So it's an interesting decision, and it will go the way of Ultima in the end. So they'll have a shot on goal for all that hard work. It will be in the hands there of Foster. He's looked lively in this third term.
Yeah, he in fact has, and interesting to see. He slots some more through.
So Scott paid the chopping the arms free kick. It was almost a front-on contact free kick, so it was a good decision in the end. So Jake Foster coming in to kick his second goal of the afternoon. On his right boot. Has he made it all the way? No, he hasn't. It's pushed to the left. It's a behind. So they move to 5-10-40. Playing Ultima 7-7-49. We've played about 18 minutes here in the third term. What can the Roos do in terms of getting this footy out here, Charlie? It looks like Ultima have really sucked them into playing that short football play.
Yeah, it's hard, but I think Hay likes that as well. Like the slow play is where it's good as it stands. But yeah, it's tough footy. It's tough footy.
So Lions go with a high up and under footy on down the line. Doolan trying to take the mark. Crashing in there was Fletcher. He got a handball out, but it's been turned over. In the end, it's going to be in Hargraves' hands. Gets it over the top to his teammate. Running onto it is Freddie. Gets it over the top to Hargraves. He kicks it inside 50. And a great mark there from Bunyan. Great play from the veteran forward. He's been excellent this afternoon.
The man of the
Simon
hour.
Bunyan. So he's a chance to kick his first goal of the afternoon. 22 for the season. He's played 10 games.
Never won a grand final. So this is a big day for Simon Bunyan here.
Never won a grand final.
Never won a grand final. So him and a few of the other boys are, really keen. Hopefully it goes well today.
So Simon Bunyan coming in to get Hay out to a 15-point margin. Deep in the third term, on his right boot. Can he go all the way? Yes, he can. Simon Bunyan's kicked his first. Hay move on to 55, playing Ultima 40. We've played about 20 minutes here in the third term, thanks to Red Onion Creative and VHM Limited.
It's good to see Simon back in too. We're pretty worried about him. We lost him a few weeks ago to ACL or knee injury. So he's only sort of been back in the last couple of weeks. Just
ACL injury. That's
ACL, I believe. Yeah. So he's sort of played the first half of the season, missed the last back end, but he's back and he's ready to go.
That's incredible stuff from the veteran.
Veteran himself.
Back in the middle. What have Ultima got to do in this turn? They've had all the ball inside 50. They just can't capitalise it. Throws up again. This time, Jubb is in the ruck for the Lions. They get the clearance. No, they don't. Bursting through his Kapanak. Gets a handball off to Heaton. Heaton kicks the ball inside 50. Watson nearly took the mark out. Got pushed out from Cooper. They're going to take a shot on goal, the Lions. That ball is going to go out of bounds on the full. A bit of a floater of a ball there from Hargraves. He could have just shortened the footy up and seize his opportunity somewhere else there, Charlie.
Yeah, he could. He's really trustable on that kick too. You can trust him to kick as we've seen before at the start of the game, a 60-metre. Beautiful leg on him. So
Ultima just go down the line in front of all the crowd. Floating ball. No one can really take the mark. Ball just going to bobble around. Trying to burst in there was Cooper for the Roos. And with a ball up in front of the coach's box here at Murray Recreation Reserve. It's been a great day, Charlie.
Wonderful day.
The food's been excellent. The drinks have been excellent. It's been a great day of footy, celebration of it. I've been here since this morning. It's been just great to see.
Yeah, it's great to see all the communities of all around everywhere.
Purtell got the tap down for the Roos. Ball just going to bobble around. Umpire says we're going to do it over again. Now, Charlie, what's it going to be like for Hay tonight if they do get up? Just give me an idea about the celebrations.
I just reckon it's going to be absolutely massive, mate. A lot of people in town. It'll be great. Just really, really good. So, win or lose, should be great.
As there was another stoppage there. It sounds amazing that a club can go so long without winning a premiership. But we've seen it in the AFL as well. St Kilda are a team that haven't won one for a long time.
Yeah.
Ultimate get the clear and kick. It's going to be bobbling around. Simon's trying to run for the football. In the end, Pocock run out of room. Will have a ball up in front of the club rooms here at Murray Recreation Reserve.
Stewart ready. Joey be going up here.
Umpire throws up again. This time, Purtell got the tap down. In the end, Hargraves kicks the ball out of bounds on the full. In the matter of fact, it's actually Stewart.
Stewart's kicked her out.
He's got the white boots on today. They're looking more black than usual, Charlie.
A little bit wet in a few spots out there.
Yeah, it was a little bit damp, having a bit of a walk on the ground. So Foster, he gets on the left boot. It's a high up and under ball. Hay have got the numbers. It's a ball bobbing around. Nearly a mark taken from Arnott. Ball's going to bobble around. Makepeace trying to push through. And Tyler, he gets the free kick for a high. Out of the abusement, out of all of that. So Tyler Makepeace, he's been quiet this afternoon. Can he do something? On his right boot from 50, high up and under, 2-on-1. Ball going to bobble around. Hay do have the numbers. They mop up in the hands of Pocock. He turns the footy over. Oh my God, this is chaos. Devereaux, can he do something? No, he can't. We'll have a stoppage almost in the goal square for the Roos. So they had all the numbers there, Charlie.
Yeah, just didn't execute quite that one there, but
Anyway, ball just gets balled up.
It's footy.
Just coming through. They do in the end. Arnott trying to get the football out. In the end, crunched there was Nicholas. Ball just gets bobbled around again. That's almost a throw. Umpire says play on. They'll get a clear kick, not 15. Shot on goal there from Purtell, and that's a behind. So Ultima move to 5-11-41, playing Hay 8-7-55. 14 points lead to the Lions. Played 23 minutes here in the third term. So, Hay, they'll go just short there to Pocock. He's looked really impressive in this term as well, Charlie. Some of these players have really racked up a few balls, and I think it's just shows you give them a bit of space and time. They've got excellent play.
Yeah.
So, Spence, he goes a high up and under football. 2-on-2 contest. Crockett's there, can't take the mark. In the end, it's a clearing kick from Coffey. Roos will get it back inside 50, but it's probably going to come back the Lions' way. It does. Arnott gets a clearing kick. Great mark. In the end, that's a slip smash. Scott with a great mark. Almost Mike Hussey. like. Anyway, kicks to a 2-on-2. Bit of a dangerous kick, but hey, do have the numbers.
Hargraves.
Bursting onto it is Hargraves. Puts the afterburners on. They're going to go inside 50 the Lions. A bit of push and shove, Charlie, so watch out that for me. Ball just bobbles around.
Look out.
And there's going to be a free kick downfield, and I think that's a fair free kick given what happened there.
Just over there, yeah.
I don't know what was going on, but it just seemed to me that Purtell got all in a push and shove, and it deserved a free kick. Hay were looking on to score a goal through Hargraves, so that's a bit of a coach killer, you know what I mean?
Very, very big coach killer, I reckon.
So Purtell will have the football on the club room side. He's going to go high up and under, left boot inside 50. Simons is there, one-on-one with Arnott. Umpire's found a free kick. It's going to go the way of the Roos, to the abusement of the crowd. So worked out well in the end there for the Roos. This could really hurt Hay here, Charlie. Give away that free kick out there.
Pretty rough,
then they get the ball inside 50, and then now Simons will have a shot on goal. So, playing coach of Ultima Roos. He's been the coach for 3 years. Coming in on his right boot. Can he make it all the way? And he kicks it behind. So Ultima definitely have not got their kicking boots on today. It's 5-12-42. Hey, 8-7-55.
It's going a bit backwards, yeah. A lot of behinds being kicked there, but that's footy, I guess. You get that every game.
Definitely.
Rumenheimer kicking out.
So, Rumenheimer, he's going to go down the line. It's a floating ball, but Ultima do have the numbers. Simons nearly took the mark. Bursting through was Crocker. Got the handball over the top there to Elliott. Elliott under pressure. High up and under to a 3-on-1. Ultima's favour. Ball just going to bobble around on the club side. They're going to work it out in the end there to Bunyan. He's going to kick it inside. Running onto this ball will be Hargraves. If he can pick it up. No, he can't. Ultima, can they defend it out? They do. Hargraves, great tackle in the end. They're going to have a shot on goal. Hey, but that's going to slide to the left. That's going to be behind. Great defensive work in the end from Hargraves. Put the tackle on, and they nearly got a goal there, the Lions.
Really good sort of one-on-one there. Epic to see. He's got some quick little legs there.
So Ultima trying to get the footy out. They're going to go down the middle. That's a dangerous kick. Punched there from the defender there in Bunyaroma. That's going to be a ball up. Now, his pronunciation, Charlie, just for those listening, Clint?
Brunheimer.
So,
nickname Coogee, if you just want to call him Coogee. Coogee's the man.
Coogee's the man. Yeah. Thanks to Charlie. Special comments here. Free kick going the way of Ultima. Jai Purtell has the football in the middle of the ground. He's going to go inside 50 almost, a floater of a ball, but a good defensive mark in the end from Pocock. He's looked very well down back for the Lions.
Straight to Spence.
So Spence has the football right in front of us, gets a handball over the top to Heiden. Heiden on his right boot, kicks it to a 3-on-1, you'd almost say. Punched away from Ultima, well defended in the end from Fletcher. I'm going to throw in right in front of the change rooms here at Morabit Recreation Reserve.
See how we go.
So players coming off for a rest there. I could see Kadanak coming off for a rest, just having a drink. Umpire throws it back in again. This time Moran got the tap advantage, gets it down to Clark. Haven't called his name in this third term. Couldn't get the footy. Crashing in there was Doolin. Umpire's going to find a free kick, and it's the non-officiating umpire playing the free kick there, going the way of the Roos. So Ultima, they're going to go the outer side. That's a really, really good kick in the end. On the siren, they were on there. Coffey had it. He did have Nicholas out there as well. Boy, oh boy, will those behinds make Ultima rue here in this third term. The siren has sounded. Ultima trail this game by 14 points. Ultima 5-12-42 to Hay 8-8-56. Charlie, what'd you make of that third term?
Yeah, that was an interesting quarter, mate. Really tough. It's really just down to pure finals footy now, and I'm so excited to sort of see who bounces back in the next quarter. So
we will be back after this short break for the final term, thanks to VHM Limited and Red Onion Creative Media. Hello and welcome back to the Golden Rivers Football League Grand Final. We're about to get started for the final term. Hay leading this contest 8-8-56, playing Ultima 5-12-42. Ultima had some inaccurate kicking in the third term, while for Hay they were able to just clinch it on there in the end, Charlie.
Yeah, it got pretty close, mate. Yeah, it was really interesting. Just hopefully whoever gets to start here, it's going to be very interesting, mate. So
back in the middle this time, Moran got the tap down to Clark. We've got a stoppage. He went down to the huddle at three-quarter time. What did the coach say for Hay?
Really, Mick was just all talking about just our want for the ball and who wants it more and the determination that we're going to put out in the next 30 minutes. So that's pretty much all it was, mate. It's just whoever wants the ball more is going to win the grand final now.
Definitely.
That's all it is.
Definitely. It's a tough ask given the psychology of it all.
Yeah.
Involved as you're in front, as we'll have another stoppage. At that three-quarter time break, you can just see the crowd just come out and see the huddle. It's a great thing to see as Doolan gets a little tap out. We're going to have another stoppage. What else was in the chat? Anything else that you could gather from it, Charlie?
Really just our letting the ball out and using it when we get the chance. So holding on the mark and taking our time with the kick. That was,
Eilert with a high up and under football. Watson couldn't take the mark. He's going to get the football back, though. It's going to come in Hargrave's hands. That's almost holding the ball. Umpire says play on. He's going to go inside 50 with it, a high up and under football. Bunyan is there. Can he take the mark? No, he can. Watson gets the football back. It's a floater of a ball, and that will go out of bounds on the full. You can find that footy in the on the car park over there, Charlie.
Yeah, I just got on that new Land Cruiser over there.
Anyway, Ultima with a dangerous kick. That goes over the top of everyone's head. Chubb, he returns the football, gets tackled. Summer gets a handball over the top. It's going to work out okay. Spence under pressure, and we'll have a ball up inside the Lions 50.
Very dangerous spot for Ultima here.
So this game hasn't really had a big margin. You'd say Hay have been about 15 points in front most of the day. Umpire throws up again. This time Chubb got the tap down. But we're going to have a stoppage. No, we're not. Umpire says we're going to play on, which I find interesting. Moran, actually, it's Scott who's trying to push the footy through, but he got balled up, and we're going to have a stoppage again inside the Lions 50. Crocker waiting in there as well in the stoppage. We'll have a throw up again. This time, Moran got the tap down. Ultima able to get the football out, which they do in Foster. Kicked it off the ground. It's going to bobble back, though, backwards in the end. Spence trying to run onto the football. Overran the play. They were able to mop it up. Through the ruse, and a big tackle on there from Catlin and Brady, but it's going to be paid dangerous tackle, and it will go the way of the Lions. So the football will be in the hands of Spence. Spence gets a short ball to his teammate.
They're going to go long.
They're in Crocker. He's going to go inside 50. That's a floating ball. Clark, can he take the mark? No, he can't. That'll be a throw in on the outer forward pocket.
What he does with it here.
They lead this game by 14 points. We played about 2 minutes 50 here in the third term. Hay looking to break the premiership drought for the first time in 28 years, while for Ultima, haven't won a flag since 2015. Umpire throws it up. Clark got crunched in the tackle. Umpire says play on. Ball just bobbling around. Bit of a nothing kick. Running onto it will be Stewart. Try to burst his way through Zambon, but we're going to have a throw in again inside the Hayes 50.
Getting very close here. Here he goes there. Clarkie's still looking dangerous out there.
Umpire throws it back up. This time Moran got the tap down. No one can get a football out, and we have another stoppage.
Go again. Moran going up.
Umpire throws up again. This time Moran got the tap down. Bursting in there was Foster for Ultima. Umpire says play on. Appeals for holding the ball. Didn't come to anyone. Brunmeyer, short ball in play to Heaton with the ball on the paint of 50. He's going to play on straight away. Bombing ball. Watson, can he take the mark? No, he can't. Tries to burst through. In the end, Doolan almost got caught high for the ruse. Umpire says nothing of that, and we'll have another stoppage inside the Lions 50. It's been all Hay in this final term.
Keeping it up forward.
Definitely, Charlie, as the umpire throws it up. This time, Doolan got the tap down. Didn't work out. In there was Booth, trying to have a dribble of the ball. Shot on goal there from Hargraves. And he's kicked the goal. Is that a sealer, you'd say? Hopefully it is, for Hayes' sake. They move now to 8-8-56, playing Ultima 5-12-42. It actually moves to, 9-8-62. playing Ultima 42. Great play in the air on the ends on the replay, thanks to Red Onion Creative there, Charlie.
Yeah, no, really good, mate. He just exceptional work from Jetson Hargraves today. There's so many boys out there playing some of their best games that we've seen like this year, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see.
And just help with Booth pushing the footy through.
Yeah.
Somehow got that dribbling ball. It all works out. Bit of chaos footy in it.
He's just
does
got
the
that
job.
little grunt you want in the midfield. He's just a solid boy that can just really take a hit. So
Back in the middle. This time Pertel in the ruck for Ultima. Ball just bobbling around. Doolan trying to get a clearing kick. He's been put in the middle. In the end, Ultima will not get the football. Hay be able to clear the footy out. Running onto it will be Hargraves, the previous goal kicker. But that won't work out for him. In the end, Bull will have the footy. They'll just go down the line on the outer side. It's working out okay. It's in the hands of Makepeace. He'll kick the ball down the line. Simons nearly takes a one-hand grab. Still got time to get the football back, which they do. They'll go inside 50. It's a floating ball. Nearly a mark taken there from the defence in Hay. But in the end, it's going to be in the hands of Jamie Nicholas for the Ultima Roos. This is a crucial goal, Charlie.
very crucial goal for them boys here. So whether he's going to make it through or she's going to go in the goal square, soon see.
So Jamie Nicholas has not kicked a goal all day. He's been another player who's been a bit quiet, but he can do it. He's kicked 9 goals this season.
Good leg on him.
Coming in on a bit of an angle, 40 out. Can he get a goal back for Ultima? On his right boot. Has it gone all the way? Has hit the post. So another behind for Ultima. 5:13:43 plays Hay 9:8:62. We've played about 6.5 minutes here in the final turn, thanks to VHM Limited, as the ball's just been bobbled up. In the end, it's going to be in the hands of Shrapra. He takes a shot on goal. Doesn't work out. It's going to be in the play there of Catlin with a snap on goal. And he kicks the goal. So something out of nothing from Ultima. It was a better nothing kick out of the back half, and it just all worked out for the Roos. So Zach Catlin kicks his second goal of the afternoon. And Ultima go to 6:13:49 playing Hay 9:8:62. We've got about 7 minutes played. We've played about 7 minutes here in the final term. What happened there, Charlie? Just Hay kind of got muddled up with the kick out.
The zoning was off there. I'm not too sure. Sort of hard to see there, but yeah, just got outran by their man, and he's turned around and got pretty lucky. So just got to stay on edge here and really, really stay on the man, because it's going to become a very close last quarter, I reckon.
Zach Catlin, he's only kicked 9 goals for the season, kicked 11 now for the Roos. So those 2 goals crucial here in the final turn. Umpire throws it up again. This time, no one really won the tap down. Ball just going to bobble around. Hey, they'll get a handball out. It'll work out to Eilert. Eilert with it high up and under the ball. Can Watson take this grab? Yes, he can. No, he will. Well defended in the end there from Fletcher. He got wrapped up in a tackle. Appeals for holding the ball. Bunyan, he's got time and space. He tries to don't argue. Does. Gets it off to Watson. Watson with a snap on goal. That will slide out of bounds on the full. So a let off there for Ultima. A lot of pressure from Hay applied, and it nearly worked out in the end there, Charlie.
Unlucky at the end, but, you know, more chances.
So just trying to get they're trying to retrieve the football back as the netball siren across us has gone. So it looks like Hay have won that one over there, Charlie, which is a good thing.
B-Res, yeah,
B-Res.
undefeated. They've gone undefeated all year, and they've managed to pull off the grand final. That's amazing.
So that may be a sign of things to come in the footy terms. High up and under ball on the outer wing. Trying to burst through with Hardgraves, but that's going to be punched over the line in the end by Zambon. And we'll have a throw in on the outer side. Hay lead this game 62-49. They have not defeated Ultima all year. They lost to them 3 times in a row, the closest margin being 6 points in the final match.
I think we beat them once.
In last year. I look on the stats, Charlie. So...
Yeah. We ended up playing them 4 times this year, so
rightio.
For being the best team in the league, yeah.
So you've tricked me up here. All good. Doesn't matter. Ball just going to bobble around on the outer side. No one can really get a clean play. In the end, Stewart will get it. He's going to take a bounce. Actually, Bull takes a bounce. Crippling ball. Doesn't work out. Simon's got ragdoll in the tackle, but he got the kick out. In the end, Brunmeyer will clear the footy out. It's a high up and under ball. And in the end, it's all turned over, and Bull has it on the outer side. It's about 60 out from goal. Can he make something of this? He gets told to play on. He'll go inside 50. That's a high and up and under. He's Simon there. Nearly a mark out the back. Eddie, he thought he claimed the mark. The umpire said no. We'll have a ball up inside the Roos 50.
Very dangerous spot here.
Ultima coming hard here in the final term. They had all the play in the third term. They just couldn't capitalise on their opportunities. Another ball up. This time, Eddie in the ruck for the Lions. Didn't work out for anyone. We'll have another stoppage inside Ultima's 50. Umpire throws it up again. This time, no one really won the tap down. That's just going to be all done again. We'll have another stoppage.
A lot of people out there really breathe into it. You can tell that the toll of the sun's really, it's just really hitting them. So,
umpire balls it up again. Handball off there from Purtell. That all ended up in another stoppage, and that's actually going to go out of bounds. So a good tackle in there from Spence and the Lions on another stoppage. 10.5 minutes played here in the final term. Thanks to Red Onion Creative and VHM Limited. Umpire throws it back up. This time Moran got the tap down. It's going to go the way of Hay. It's just going to roll down that outer pocket. They're trying to burst through, which they do. Cannon Catch gets a bubbling ball, gets turned over. Bull bursting through. Now in the hands of his teammate there in Farrell. Gets it back to Bull on his right boot. Can he slot this one? He has. No?
Behind.
No, he hasn't. It's behind. So the crowd got me there, Charlie. They moved to 50
Early
points.
Celebration.
Hay, 62. 11 minutes played here in the final term. Lions lead this game by 2 goals. Looking to break the premiership drought. Another 28 years.
A few changeovers there. Keep everyone fresh.
So Kadanak has the football in the back pocket. On the mark is Nicholas.
We'll go long now.
So he's going to go long down the line. It's a high up and under ball. No one really there. Everyone just flies for it. In the end, it's going to be in the play of Codling. It's a high up and under ball, and that got punched over the line. No, it didn't. Ball taken on a shot of goal from Nicholas, and he slotted it. No. I called that early again. He's hit the post again. So Jamie Nicholas nearly got something out of nothing. In the end, Ultima moved to 6-14-50. Playing Hay 9-8-62. We've played about 12 minutes here in the final term. So good defensive efforts, and it was a bit of a strange one there, Charlie.
Yeah, it was a bit hard to see from here. It was sort of a late decision.
So poor kick out there from the Lions. Thomas Bull has the football. He's looked impressive here. He's got about paint on the paint of the 50.
What's he going to do with it?
So Thomas Bull has it. To get this game to a 1-goal game, 7-point game actually. So Thomas Ball, he's played 13 games this year, 7 goals. This is an important shot. Comes in on his left, and he's mungled it, and out of bounds on the full. And it's the worst time if you want to do that one in the grand final. So Ultima ruining their opportunities here in the final term. They've had all the play in that third term, as I said. They had chances galore. They just couldn't capitalise, and then Hay were able to just effectively get some goals from nothing. Anyway, ball goes down the line, a high up and under. Who can take a mark? Nearly there was Kananak. Didn't work out for him, and we're going to have a ball up on the broadcast side here at Murraybit Recreation Reserve.
Couple of changeovers happening here.
Umpire throws it up again. This time, Ultima will get the clearance. A handball goes over the top, overran everybody. In the end, Clark with a snap ball, bouncing forward. Doesn't work out there for Coffey. In the end, Hay able to get a clearing kick, a bobbling ball. It's going to roll towards the boundary line. Bunyan's there. Can he get it? No, he can't. Well defended in the end from Jaden Keel. We'll throw in on the broadcast side. About 50 out, about 70 out from Hay's goal.
Declan heading deeper. Ready for that setup.
Looks like Ultima have sent the loose back as well.
Yep.
Moran, he gets the ball out of the ruck. Trying to get through there was Scott. Didn't work out for him. And we'll have the ball up. About 70 out from Hayes' goal. Great play there from Moran. He almost should have put it on the boot, if you ask me, Charlie.
Very, yeah.
Ruckman don't handball is the saying. Anyway, Purtell in the ruck for the Roos. Couldn't get the tap down. Ultima trying to put some defence on. Cannonat's trying to run it on. Watson handballs it back there to his teammate in Judd. Gets it over to Cannonack. Can he slot it? He will. He's kicked it. So great play in the end. Jack Cannonack kicks his first goal of the game at the most crucial time. So Hay will move now to 10-8-68, playing Ultima 6-15-51. It was good play in the end. Watson got the handball off, as we can see on the replay, thanks to Red Onion. Got it off to Bunyan, and then able to finish it off was the young man in Jack Kadanak.
Jack Kadanak, yeah, man. What a player. Coach's son, yeah, very well-respected player.
This could be a very special day for the history in the Hay, history of the Hay Footy Club here, Charlie. It's looking
very good, mate.
More likely that the Lions could be going back with the flag. Anyway, weird things have happened, as we know. Back in the middle. This time, Farrell in the ruck. It worked out okay for Ultima, but they just can't get the clearance. Lions able to mop it up. Brunmeyer. He keeps it on the right boot. It's a high up and under ball. Great mark in the end there from Judd, the captain. Kenneth Judd kicks it in board. That's not a great kick in the end. They could find it back, though. Bit of a dodgy handball there from Purcell, but it worked out okay. Bit of a dribble of ball. In the end, it's going to be in the hands of Bull. Bull being big in this last term. Dribble of a ball to a one-on-one. About 60 out from the Roos ball. Purcell pushed his way through. In the end, Simons. He kicks it inside 50. It's going to just dribble forward for a behind. So, in the end, well defended from Hay. And it will now move to 6-16-52, playing Hay 10-8-68. Bunyan directing the orders at full forward there, Charlie.
Yeah, very wise man. If you're going to listen to someone out in the footy field, he's one of them.
So, Hay, just go with the long, high under ball. Didn't work out for anyone. No one could take the mark. That's just going to bobble around. We'll have a stoppage on the outer side. What will this place be like if Hay do get up today here, Charlie? Give us an idea of what could I expect to see.
This crowd, including myself, will just be swarming and just yeah, it'll be a horrible sight, really.
Ball once again gets a high up and under kick inside 50, but it's been turned over, and it's a good mark there in the end from Heaton. So Heaton on the half-back line for the Lions. What options does he have? He's just going to go down the line. He does have Scott, who's calling for the footy. Can he take the mark? He does. No, he doesn't. Got dropped. He will get paid holding the man. So O'Reilly just put the pressure on, but just couldn't hold the footy in there for the Roos. Looks like there's an injury as well coming out of this play here, Charlie.
Scott's had a couple injuries before in plays like this. He had one last year where he broke his elbow, so he's been on a recovery back to that. He's okay, just winded by the look of it.
Yeah, he looked like he just got winded. It was a tough play. He got pushed in the back as he tried to take the mark. In the end, though, Hay able to move the footy on, so Zambon has the football. What can he do now? He might just go down the line.
He's going to go long. He's going to come up here.
Ultima have put the loose back there in Coffee. High up and under football. Watson's got 3 to beat. Nearly took the mark. And in the end, a good mark from Farrell. He's been superb for the Roos. He can be someone to be proud if they do get the win. Darcy Farrell now goes down the line. That's a shank of a kick. Almost commentator's curse from me there, Charlie.
He's caught it. He's made a mark. Bit of a reset here.
So, Hay have the football on the clubroom side. Bathed in sunshine is Murrabit Recreation Reserve. Watson nearly took the mark. Clark now, can he get the football? No, he can't. Ultima looking for the free kick, doesn't work out in the end. Watson bursting through, and it's all going to be wrapped up here on the broadcast side. About 70 out from Hayes' goal. Umpire throws it up again. This time, Jubb in the ruck for the Lions. Couldn't get it out of it. Stewart got it on his boot. Right ball. Works out okay. Simons overran it, though. Hay able to mop the footy up, which they do. They're going to go inboard, inside 50. That's a great play. Bunyan's there, but he's got to beat 3. And in the end, it was almost should have been paid a mark. Bunyan somehow got the football back. Is that going to be goal?
That's it.
It's going to be touched. So Kadanak didn't realise it was going all the way. And Hay have just maybe got let off Ultima there with the behind. So it's 10-9-69 Ultima. Ultima.
Daniel Zambon with the golden fist.
Anyway, the ball just got kicked back out, and in the end, Jubb's got the football. Dodgers one, handles it off to Kadanak to kick the goal, and he's kicked another behind. So Hay moved to 10-10-70. Ultima 6-16-52. We played about nearly 19 minutes here in the last term, thanks to Red Onion Creative Media and VHM Limited. Bit of a dangerous kick there from Ultima. I know they've got to go, but you can be a bit calm with it. There's still enough time.
Still a few.
There'll be enough, and given how many maybe goals are going to be kick stoppages, there'll be a bit of time on as well.
18 points in AFL is not a very big margin.
So. No, it is not. So there'll be a free kick for a trip, and it'll go the way of Zambon. So, again, they went the quick kick out and got turned over straight away. Daniel Sambon kicks it to the unmarked Cannon Catch. He'll take the mark and he'll have a shot on goal. About 30 out on a little slight angle. And this will definitely bring the house down here, Charlie.
Yeah, the crowd roar.
So, Jack Cannon. Jack Canonach, as I try to get that out. It's been a tricky one all day, Charlie, but it's good. It's good fun. It's the beauty of it all.
That's right.
So the young man, he's only played 8 games, as I said, kicked 4 goals already this season. He's kicked 1 today, that crucial one, early on in the last term. On his right boot, comes in, and he's missed that to the right. So it's 10-11-71. Hay playing Ultima 6-15-52. They're going to go quick with the barrel. I love it.
Barrel
high up and under. How's it going to work out? Nearly a mark in the end. That's a great mark in the end from Luke Arnott. That's got the round of applause from everybody. That's almost a premiership-saving mark.
He's going to go Zumba.
He's going to kick a floating ball. Calling for it was Zambon. Trying to run onto it. He does. Gets the handball off there to Booth. Kicks it a high up and under. That will go over the line for a behind. So they almost got to lull the eyes here, the Lions.
Yeah.
It's going to be 10-12-72, leading Ultima 6-16-52. They're 20 points in front. We've played about 21 minutes here in the final term. Ultima gone the barrel again. That works beautifully. And it's a good mark in the end from Ball. That's dangerous play here, Charlie, the old barrel. It might work, though. Ball's going to go over the top. And there'll be a free kick going the way of Ultima. And it's going to be in the hands of Simon. They look for the advantage, but no, nothing will be given. So Simon now has the football, kicks it inside 50. What have they got? The Roos. Ball just going to bobble in, floating on the outer side. Running onto it will be Farrell. And he got pushed over the line there from Eddie, who's been excellent today for the Lions down back.
Very well, very well. James Eddie, always see a few Hay Lions kids down there. You go down there to talk a bit of smack to the Ultima players, possibly.
All in good faith.
All in good faith, though.
Umpire throws it back again. There's Simons. Got the tap down. Not going to work for anyone, though. Ball just going to bobble around inside the Roos 50. This is what Ultima want. They probably want to lock it in and try and get this quick goal. 20 points down are Ultima. As I said, haven't won a flag since 2015.
Chasing another one.
Umpire throws it up again. This time Simons trying to get the tap down. Didn't work out. We'll have another stoppage. Played about 22 minutes here in the final term.
Very intense.
Crowd just almost gone silent here at the moment. Umpire throws it up again, just bubbling around. Stewart's in there, and we'll have another stoppage. This is working beautifully for your Hay right now, Charlie.
Good, mate. The bench is looking exciting. So, yeah, let's just hope we can hold on to it for these next few minutes, whatever it's going to be.
So, umpire just retrieves the football back. Ultima just got to find something. Moran got the tap down, bobbling around. They tried to get a soccer out, didn't work out. Crashing in there was Gash. Ultima just pushed the football forward. It's almost a rugby ball in there. And we'll have another ball up.
Here we go.
I wouldn't say there'd be a lot of time on.
Few minutes.
Umpire throws it up again. Punch down there from Moran. They'll get a clear and kick the Lions. It's a high up and under. Nearly a mark from Watson. In the end, it's a bit of a floater from Cooper inside 50. And that will just bounce over the line. No, it won't. In the end, Lions will be able to mop it up. And they do, and it's a good mark from Eilert. He's looked really impressive today. He's almost best on.
Very well.
You'd almost say that, Charlie.
Super well, yeah. For Ultima, yeah, he's done unreal. So
Dean Eilert for
Dean
the
Eilert
Lions.
for the Lions.
Sorry,
I thought you said someone else.
No, all good.
Dean Eilert, he plays best on nearly every week. He's always up there. He does such he's just outstanding to watch. So quick and really good.
Ball got kicked down the line in that process, and nothing happened of that. So we'll have another stoppage on about 60 out. And, yep, go. Anyway, we've got a ball up about middle of the ground. Only about 24 minutes left in the final term. It's looking like Hay will hold on here, Charlie.
It is looking very good, mate. It's looking very promising.
Ball just bobbling around out there. They're going to get a clear and kick the Roos. Not going to work out for anyone. And we'll have another ball up, a throw in actually. So this is all counting down to the minutes here, Charlie. It's seeming to me like, hey, they're going to hold on when we...
Looking very trustworthy here, mate.
Umpire
sure there's a lot of... Yeah.
throws it back in. Go again, Charlie.
I was going to say, there's going to be a lot of happy people over there in the next few minutes if we can pull this off.
So umpire will throw it back up. I'm just waiting on that siren. I think it's going to be the biggest rule ball here across the Murray. As it's going to be a high free kick going the way of the Lions. So it's going to be in the hands of that man, Eilert. He's just going to kick it backwards. Oh, it's just seeming like the icing is coming very slowly here.
We're playing with it here.
So they got the footy in the back pocket, the Lions. We've played about 25 minutes here in the final term, but there wouldn't be long to go. Nah. Ball goes down the line. It's a floater of a ball. Nearly a mark taken there from Booth, and he has taken the mark. He's been impressive today as well, Booth. So Booth, he'll go in board. That's a dangerous kick. That will be turned over. You think it would. A dribble ball there from Makepeace. It's going to bobble around. Nothing coming out of it. In the end, Lions able to mop it up, which they do. It's a high but under ball. Bobbling around. Nearly a mark from Doolan. Now it's going to be in the hands of Hargraves. He gets the kick forward on the outer side. Canninghatch, can he take the mark? Yes, he can. That's in Jack. Jack Canninghatch, he's got his options. He's got Bunyan forward if he wants it. 2-on-2, high but under. Watson, he takes the mark. And you'd almost say if he kicks this, it would be all over. And the premiership drought as well. So Watson to kick his second goal of the afternoon. As I said, he's kicked 51 goals this year, 52 for the year. VFL player.
It's quite unbelievable to see what we've come from in the last few years to this point now.
So Declan Watson, he'll use all these 30 seconds. Hopefully to go back and kick Hayes 11th of the afternoon. Get this out to a 26-point margin. Declan Watson coming in. Taking his time.
Where's it going to go?
Watson. He slotted it home. Declan Watson, he kicked his second. Haley out to a 26-point margin deep in the final term. It's feeling like it's all going the way of the Lions.
We're about to take it home.
And I'm going to just give it over to Charlie here because I've got a feeling that siren's very close.
Oh, mate, it's so close. And I don't know, really. To looking at the Hay crowd from here, everyone's going nuts. And we've got a lot of players out there that deserve this. So let's see what we can do here in the middle.
29 years in the making. 28, actually. Sorry, but 1 year too much. That's apologies. But it's going to be a special one, you say. This is something you don't get to see very much often in football. The droughts will finally break for the Lions. Back in the middle. We're almost into time on here in the final term. Ball just gets sapped around. Ball just gets bobbled. Hay able to get it up. Clark has been a stalwart for them all year. Short ball play. It works out beautifully in the hands there of Zambon. Zambon just flicks the footy over. And it's just about just icing it now, I'd say, for Hay. So a good mark in the end there by Canninghatch. So Fergus.
Taking it slow.
So they're going to go backwards here. Clark has the football. Charlie, what does it mean for the town? Give me an idea of it.
Oh, mate, this means everything for the town, I reckon. No, this is going to... The next 4 days of partying and everyone in the town has decorations up and, yeah, it means a lot, mate.
And how long have you been part of the club?
About 5 years now, mate, in the Lions club, so yeah.
So ball went inside 50. Ultima under pressure. That ball looks out of bounds and it will. Keel just got pushed over the line. We'll have a ball up inside the Lions 50. Hey boy, yourself?
Yeah, hey boy, myself, yep.
And that's a part of the world where AFL is not traditionally in New South Wales. You know, that part of the world, it's always the border mark of AFL and NRL.
On the border right there, but yeah, Hayes are very popular with this AFL, so
umpire,
I just can't believe what the boys have bring it to.
Yeah, definitely. Umpire throws it back up. Ultima trying to get a clearing kick. Clark got caught high. He'll have a shot on goal. Rowley tried to duck him with the tackle, but didn't work out in the end. Clark will have a shot on goal. And you'd almost say this would be an icing on the cake, you think. Deep in time on.
Clarkie going for goal.
Kick 2 today, Mitch Clark. Will Clark, sorry.
Will Clark, yep.
I had Mitch Clark, the former Geelong AFL player, in my head. So Will Clark, right in front of us. He's about 40 out. Coming in to just get the icing on the cake for the Lions.
Can he slot it?
He's actually going to go short with the old dink. That doesn't work in the end. Ultima punch the footy away. In the end, Canninghatch, he's going to have a shot on goal. High up and under ball. What? In the end, Jubb had 2 to beat, but didn't work out. You're behind. Hay will go to 11-13-79 to Ultima 6-16-52. I don't think they'll mind right here, Charlie, about that behind.
No, they will not.
So clearing kick straight away from Ultima. Didn't work out in the end. Lions able to mop it up. They will in the hands of Gash. He gets a handball off to his teammate. Zumba. And it works out beautifully to Daniel Zambon. So Zambon has it out, nicknamed Zumba. You can just see it on the bench there, Charlie. They just know how long to go, and it's going to be a celebration for the ages. A high up and under. Watson couldn't take the mark in the end. Bunya with a floater of a ball. Can anyone take the mark? No, they can't. It bobbles around there to cannon catch. Shot on goal from Watson. Watson, has he sealed it? No. It's a behind. So it goes to 11-14-80, playing Ultima 6-16-52.
It's sealed.
According to the crowd, it's been sealed. Weird things have happened in football, as we know. High up and under ball, 2-on-2. Crashing in the pack there was O'Reilly. Then running onto that will be Spence. They're just going to go backwards, the Lions. I nearly thought the siren went there. No, it didn't. It's a short ball to Zambon. And that will be paid 50. So O'Reilly just being undisciplined here in the final term. So Zambon will have a shot on goal. About 40 out. So... Can I go down there? So... I'll say goodbye to Charlie. He'll go to the celebrations.
I'm going to go head down to the hay bench here, and couldn't miss this one. But thank you very much for listening today, guys. And yeah, I'll catch you later.
Thanks very much, Charlie. Congrats on the win today. Hay will be victors here on the Golden Rivers Football League Grand Final for the first time in 28 years. They won it in 1995 in the Kerrang Football League. So a short ball from Zambon got to Jubb, the captain. He's been a superb footballer this year for the Lions. 13 games, 14 goals. So umpire just telling him to move it around. So Kenneth Jubb to kick Hayes 12th of the afternoon. And the siren is sound. So Jubb will have the final shot. Comes in. Has he kicked it? It doesn't matter. Hay have won the flag in the Golden Rivers Football League Grand Final. 28 years in the making. They were second last year, and they've won the flag. Incredible scenes. Hay, too good in the end. 11-15-81. Ultima 6-16-52. Just an incredible afternoon here at Murray Recreation Reserve. History has been created. Hay have finally won the flag after a long time in the wilderness. The goal kickers, Haygraves with 2, Clark with 3, Zambon with 1, Cannon Catch Fergus had 1, Simon Bunyan with 1, Watson had 2, Jack Cannonatch with 1, and Joel Crocker with 1. While for Ultima, it was Cole Simons had 1, Ryan Devereaux had 1, Jake Foster had 1, and Jacob Schapper had 2. It's a tough old day for Ultima. Their goal kicking rued them in the end in that third term. While for Hay, they were able to just find the classiest play through Moran, Clark, and I would say best on ground today for the Lions would be Arlett, who was excellent through that half-back line. Really showed why he is the best midfielder in the competition, almost did say. That has been all here at Murray Recreation Reserve for 2023. My name's been Patrick Morrow. Thanks very much, and congrats to Hay Football Club for winning their first flag in 28 years. What's that? Scott Weber, his mic. Oh, okay. You don't need music. Well, it's done. They've finally done it. History. We have seen history. That's bonkers. That's what the presentation thing will be. What a special game of football. Special. Yeah, through the thumb around if you want. I'll just wait. Honestly, it's not open something. Hey, George. Wait.
Thanks, mate.
What did you have to take it off for?
I hope it sounded good. I'm still going. Just pack up the roadcaster if you something like it. What? Pack up the roadcaster. Yeah.
George piled on Marty and what? Do another game after this game. And I said, it's good job it's not point.
No. Okay.
Handball and George up.
Tomorrow, Tuesday.
Yeah, jump.
Old mate gave me his SD card, so I think I have everything now except for what's his name. He's going out for free. Take it out, yeah. You have to screw the metal thing up. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, that and that. Where's our old roadcaster? Oh, it's down the bottom. Oh. The white one there? Yeah. Yeah. Did Maureen listen to the old thing?
Yeah, she was.
What'd you say? Good?
Yeah, I don't think there's much.
Good one?
I don't think there's much wrong with it, really.
I'm just making sure the call sounded good.
Well done to Hay on their win today.
This guy's voice.
official.
He's the worst. I just realised the roadcaster box, I don't need that.
Yeah, put the mics in there. But
Yes.
that's fine.
As long as we get sun shirt. Possibly. Can I have some red onion for that sun?
I'm going to sleep well tonight.
Please, I'm going to drink 20 beers. He was so excited, wasn't he? Old mate Charlie. Yeah, I mean, the talent's not there. Means a lot to him. I didn't realise how important touch of their finals means to him. Till you come here, it's like, wow. What's the drought in Geelong? Who's got the biggest drought?
Can we get Hay and Ultima Hay at this
Probably
stage,
St.
please?
If St Albans won it, the whole place would go bonkers.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Everyone went crazy when they won a game.
I kind of want to be there when St Albans win a game. You know what? I kind of want to be there with Caleb. I think Caleb would be like the greatest meme operator. do a no context red onion cake. Now. Shirtless bloke. Oh, that's gold. That is gold.
Firstly, I'd like to recognise the umpires for their section in the senior grand final game and congratulations on their performance officiating today. We'll get the umpires to come up on stage, get the grand final medallion. In the goal, Graham Coe and Cam Straw. Boundaries, Chloe Wilson, Lachlan Mayer, Nadine Ray, Hayden Ray. And Central, Dale Hall, Nick Coon, Peter Taylor, and Emergency Khan Taylor.
Yo, DJs.
I'd now like to call up Joel Simon, coach of Ultima, to say a few words.
Mate, these gonna taste good, Jen. These gonna taste good.
Firstly, just like to thank the league for putting on a great day. Hey guys, do good today. Well done.
I'm just going to take a nap. I'm just going to
Really
sleep, I
enjoy
think.
this one. To our boys, bail up, we've had a cracking season. Make sure we get back to work and make sure we get back here. Thanks for the supporters for coming out. To present the AFL Big Country Medal, the best on ground is Gavin Hall, and it goes to number 3, Will Clark.
Will Clark. You find the end of this race plug-in.
Yeah, just like to thank Ultima for the day. Great game. Tough all day. He's had a great season, so hold your heads up. And just like to thank Hayes from the Hayes community. Thank you for this. Yeah, thank you. I'll now hand over the captain, Brad Pocock, and his job, and Mick Catanat, coach of Hayes, to say a few words. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Ultima. Honestly, benchmark all year. So many of our sprays were about to this year. We pulled it together today, but it's really pinnacle. Thank you. The league we're putting on today, absolutely unreal. Dream of this day, well, forever. And today with this bunch of boys, we've been able to pull it off, so thank you. And these blokes, some trouble, so many Ks, week in, week out, front up, on no sled, and it's all worth it now, alright? Let's get in there. Firstly, thanks Maribit for working with the league and putting on an absolute cracking day. We love this ground, it's sort of like probably the second home for Hayes footballers. Thanks for quite close to us, believe it or not. I wanted to say Kyle, absolute class act. Ultima's been huge this year. You guys will benchmark everything we mentioned ourselves against you, and congratulations on a cracking year. go to war with you bastards. I love every one of you. I fucking love you. And finally, to the Hay community, it's been 28 years. This is massive, absolutely massive. And the volunteers and the club and every one of you. That's why we did it. Number one, Joe Kelly. Number two, Jensen Hargrave.
That's going my car eventually, but...
Number three, Will Clark. Number 7, Daniel Tampon. Dumba! Come on! Number 9, Daniel Stewart. Number 10, Cooper Scott. Number 11, Jimmy Moran. Number 12, Berg Cadillac. Number 14, Simon Bunyan. Number 16, Gus Gardner.
Georgie Bull, you're a legend. Hey?
Number 19, John Booth.
Is she kind?
Number 22, Daniel Gass. Number 23, Lukey Allen. Number 25, Declan Watson. Number 26, Jack Hayden. Number 28, Tom Spence. 21 wins Friday night. Skippers, number 8, Paddy Jump, number 13, Brad Pocock. So like to invite up to the stage now George Alders to Hay, the president, to say a few words. We'll get touch down. Thank you everyone. Start off saying 4 goals, left point. You bloody beauty! That's 3 out of 3 today. Well done everyone, well done Hay. Fantastic effort. Two netballers both won as well. So netball work. Ultima, the Hay Club, always looked up to you guys. You've got a great club, great committee, like coming over and good to get on with. I know for the first game we played, you guys beat us. It was a tough competitive. To our boys, Big Cat Mac, thank you. Thank you for your help with your emotion and your energy. You've got it there, good section. Well done. To our players, look, you're a great bunch of guys. It's been a pleasure having you as part of our club. Really love having you all there as well. To the committee and all the volunteers in our club, you know, there's so much that's done behind the scenes, and you don't realise it's such a great bunch of people. And I just want you to all in the way to say. And lastly, to our long, die-hard supporters, there's a heap of people that have been part of the Hayline Club for the last 28 years and longer that are here. It's been great to see you, and this one's for you. Thank you very much. We get Buck Howard, please, as a light member of the club and the league to come up and present you. Congratulations, hey.